Hello. It is I. I'm here in the flesh. I'm so tired. I don't feel good. I'm still a little sick, but you know, here we are. Lantern Rite ends in I think like a couple days. So I wanted to play. Um I've been trying to stream for the past like 3 days, but like I've been up and down because I just haven't been feeling good. Um, and I've just been man, I really want to play Lantern, right? And I was just like, it's fine. I'll play it in a minute. uh, I forgot to close the blinds, so now I just have really bad lighting, but it's fine. The sun's going down. It'll be fine. um, But yeah, so we're gonna be doing Cloud Retainer. We're gonna be doing Cloud Retainer's story first. I'm gonna be 100% with you. I already started it. I wasn't planning on recording it. I was because I figured I was like, okay, I was like, I can at least do Cloud Retainer's story. I was like, I can at least do Cloud Retainer's story. So that way, like or I could at least do Cloud Retainer's story and then record the Lantern, right? Because like I know I don't need to do the story or her story quest, but like it recommended that I do that, and the last time I ignored that recommendation was I think the last event when they said that I should do Farina's story quest first, which I still haven't done by the way. I really should. um but yeah, I did the event. Actually ended up recording it, but I decided not to post it because I see the thing is I did the event on the very last day. And I never got to finish the event because it ended. Like they literally kicked me out. I think I stopped right before the cutscene or I think got kicked out right before the cutscene as well, which is so terribly sad. But oh well. Um, but yeah, so let's we're gonna do we're gonna do her story quest first. Um, or finish it. On the bright side, um, I'm gonna be 100%. I haven't. Oh, I forgot to change that. Do I want to change that? Hold on. I forgot I put chat there. Um, it's fine. I kind of oh well. Yeah, you can see my wallpaper now. Look at it. It looks cool, doesn't it? um, it just looks kind of. I don't want it to be super dark. I've still been trying to mess with this. Better. There we go. Okay, let's leave it like that. That's fine. That's probably fine. Okay, cool. Okay. So we're not too far into Cloud Retainer's story. Long story short, Cloud Retainer has a human form. Everybody knows that. Why am I going there? She went to go visit Ganyu and Shinha. She refuses to admit that she just misses her daughters, but it's fine. Um, and let's see what else. Oh yeah, we ran into an old lady who doesn't remember things. What was her purpose again? Why are we helping her? I don't remember. But regardless, I'm honestly not that far into it, so I don't know how long this will take. We just talked to Singcho. Oh, actually, wait, I wonder if he's still there. Hold on. Probably not, because I've actually gone other places now. Because I was playing a little bit on my own. Because I don't know. It's been so long since I've played. Oh yeah, I just really wanted Nahida. I got Nahida. I'm so happy. I love Nahida so much. Oh yeah, he is here. Hello, sir.
Time erases everything. Even the greatest of heroes will have their legacy reduced to the small fraction of their deeds that were committed to paper. But I think the magic of chivalric novels lies in the way you can catch glimpses of a noble soul from a few mere paragraphs.
Sure. So he's the one who told us about like a nameless warrior, I guess. Don't ask me what he told me specifically. Like I said, I haven't been feeling good the past couple of days. But yeah. Don't mind this team setup, by the way. This was just like I should change to my like main character team. Is this my main character? It is my main character. I forgot I was messing around with it. Oh well. I actually changed back to Electro because it's been so long since I've done it. Why are we talking to you? Did I actually start
idling time on admiring the scenery?
Oh, I'm actually
spectacled snake-bedecked docks doing surgery.
I started Baiju's story quest on my own time too, and I haven't finished it. I guess we're going through this really quick. I thought I must have clicked on the wrong one. My bad. I guess we're doing a little bit of Baiju's story quest. Here we go.
Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today?
So, yeah, I honestly know nothing about Baiju's character other than that dude is freaky. Like, that dude is, what's wrong with him? So, I don't know, there's just something about him.
Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Yeah, I've never seen Hu Tao be hostile to anyone before, so that was interesting.
We were just a little curious about Baiju's master. What was he like?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, and also, how come you and Baiju could tell so quickly that Xianyun had god remains in his system?
Huh? I thought I told you once before. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first founded to fight back against the vengeful wrath of gods defeated in war.
Wait, really? When the frickety frick frack did she tell me that? I thought that was the Yaksha's jobs. I don't recall her ever telling me that, if I'm being honest. Maybe? I don't know. That's so weird. Yeah, so part of I'm not too far into Baiju's story quest either, so we found a dude has god remains in his system apparently. Yikes. Wouldn't that technically make him a demon? Should we call Xiao? But I don't remember. That doesn't ring a bell if I'm being honest.
Well, it is a dusty old tale by this point.
Don't recall you ever
Long
telling me
story
that.
Short, in the ancient world, dead gods were acting up, so our ancestors started purifying the air and burning the bodies of the deceased to
That I
guard
do
the
remember.
border between life and death.
I didn't know that had to do with
These days, we
the
don't deal with the wrath of the
gods'
gods anymore,
remains.
but all the relevant know-how is still passed down to each generation, so we can identify gods' remains when we see them.
Okay,
That's
Connor
crazy.
gets it now. Wait, so how did Baiju learn to spot them?
Almost certainly from his master,
That's true.
who was also my great-uncle. Baiju's master was my grandpa's younger brother, a former deputy director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
There's too many
Wow, fancy that.
layers here.
So, if he was from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, how did he end up as Baiju's master?
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when they were young.
Sure.
They ended up at Chenyu Vale, where they met a pharmacist. That pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle, because after that encounter, he suddenly announced he wanted to leave the family business and go practice medicine instead.
Bold of you to
My
assume
grandpa
that
had a huge argument
cast
with
a
him,
spell?
but he couldn't
I mean, I
convince him to
guess.
stay. So my grandpa
not gonna tell you you're
inherited the
wrong, though. I
funeral
don't know.
parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Xianyun Vale to practice medicine. They never spoke to each other again.
What's that?
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change. Kinda hard to imagine.
I guess.
Like,
Kind
why
of
did it drive a wedge
similar if
between
you
them
think
for the
about
rest
it.
of their lives? That seems a bit extreme.
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor wasn't unlike a regular doctor's clinic in the early days. But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous aura about him.
Sure.
And on top of that, the kind of medicine practiced in the Xianyun Vale tradition goes against the natural order of things.
Oh.
In what way?
What do you mean by that?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics. And you've seen how wary Baiju is around me. He'd never tell me anything. But even that says to me that he definitely has something to hide. One thing I do know
I mean,
about
he has a
Baiju is
talking
that he's
snake,
obsessed
so-
with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what he's hiding is hard to say.
From what I know about any tropes in media, characters obsessed with immortality. That never ends well for anybody. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if Baiju ended up being bad in some way, shape, or form. Because, you know, the first time you meet him, he tries to scam you out of money, so... I guess.
Anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close eye on the situation.
You can't even see,
Maybe
dude.
tomorrow I'll finally figure out what he's up to.
Sure.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than answers.
We're not doing Baiju's story quest. I didn't mean to do that.
We'll just have to ask Baiju himself about all of this tomorrow.
We sure aren't going to do that.
Oh, while you're here, have
Stay
either of
away
you
from
seen
Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi around? It's not every day I get to infiltrate Baiju's lair, but alas, I didn't catch a single glimpse of her anywhere.
She's probably avoiding you.
What if Baiju knew I'd be on the lookout for her
Hoot
and
out,
hid
please.
her away in advance?
Oh my god. Okay, we're not doing Baiju's story quest. That wasn't the plan. Look. I have no excuse. We're going to Mountain Ping. Okay, now we're starting Cloud Retainer's quest, or, well, resuming, because, like I said, I already started it, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. I'm so tired.
I have recorded the tune that you requested.
I love Madam
I
Pig.
hope it will be of help to you.
Don't get me wrong,
thank
love
you.
Cloud Retainer, but like, if I had to choose between Cloud Retainer and Madam Pig
Straight
being
word, but
playable, I would have
Pig?
rather chosen Madam
What
Pig.
has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one
How do you
keenly
pronounce your name
felt
again?
its
I think it's
effects whilst
Xianyun.
dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Are you gonna ask her about your
Why
daughters?
so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
Well, the inquiry is as such.
Oh,
Approximately
It's so
how
weird
much
to see her
more
with
would
facial
one need
expressions
to
now.
afford a comfortable life in the harbor,
oh,
not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
oh!
It does not require as much as you may think.
Cloud
Still,
Retainer.
do you mean that
She's gonna move to Liyue, or Liyue Harbor.
Nothing save for some trivial matters.
Oh my god.
Have you unearthed any useful details?
Probably. I don't
She
remember.
has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Hyundai have joined up with us again.
I zoned out. I didn't want to read that. Sorry. I'm so
Don't
tired.
be troubled, young lady. Here, have some tea.
I love Madam Pig. I believe a hug from Madam
Thank you
Ping
so
would like
much.
cure all of my problems.
What do you think, Xiyu?
If I'm being
Does it
honest.
match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from Mount Tianheng. Maybe
That's what I said.
that's my grandpa. I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
That sure does sound like an exorcism thing. Does that mean we're gonna have to go talk to Xianyun as well? I mean, not that I'm complaining. Love Xianyun. He's so adorable. Sure. Seems like the stories were on the right track. We should probably pay a visit to the 3 places mentioned in the books.
I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Is
Sure.
that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always nice to slow down
Madam
and
Ping.
take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
Thank you.
I always love when Madam Ping does just the old lady thing and she's just, oh, I'm just simply so old and frail. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure she was the one, because what we got each of our blessings from each of the Adepti at the end of the Liyue quest. I'm pretty sure she was the one that provided strength. That's so funny. Anyways, let's rest here for a little while then.
Okay, since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
I guess. Sorry, I'm tired.
I have a secret I want to tell you. Let's go talk over there.
Sure. Why? Oh. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to climb on the table.
You can taste the sweetness of the dew?
Yeah, she sure does say things.
Just a feeling. The sensation of stepping out into the mountains on a cool morning, gazing upon the small droplets of water hanging
Look,
from the leaves.
I am so
and
tired to the
feeling
point where I'm
sweet
like, dude,
stream of water
you
soothe
talk
a
real
parched
slow.
throat with every swallow. It's a sense of calm and serenity, one that stretches on and on until days become weeks,
Sure,
weeks become years.
sure. I didn't register any of that in my head. What do you want me to say?
What's wrong, Xiyu?
Oh, apparently we're talking with
Well,
Cloud Retainer too.
I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant, but are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Oh,
Well, not me, just her.
how about that?
I mean, it's not like she does a very good job hiding it. She still refers to herself as oneself. So, how do you say that?
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Xianyun call herself an adeptus.
Ha!
Must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain to Xiyu here what you really meant by that.
Yeah, either lie or tell the truth, bro.
One is indeed an
Stop
adeptus.
calling yourself. Oh, never mind.
Is that
We're good.
of some concern to you?
I was gonna. I mean, are we really that surprised
I
that she
knew it.
said the truth? You don't sound surprised at all. I mean, look at her.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane.
That sure is her.
I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross.
Me right
But
now.
Then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to
Aw.
her cool adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed and my fever was gone.
I love that Cloud
really
Retainer
wanted to
is
thank
just
her,
the
but I was
universal
too sleepy
mom.
to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So I
That's
just
so
kind
nice.
of wanted to ask if maybe any of you have ever met an adeptus like that?
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown. Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud Retainer?
Wait, was that not her?
Never has one met an Adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then? Well, even if
Cloud
it was
Retainer, are
just
you
in my head,
gaslighting this little girl right now?
It doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories. I'm really grateful for all your help.
Leave it to us! Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first.
Wangshu Inn, you say?
Okay, I'll go get Granny.
Dude, it's been so long since we've seen Xiao. I miss him. What form was... Because I'm assuming all of the Adepti's, like, natural forms are their animal selves? At least I'm assuming. I don't know. What was Goizhong's natural form? Because I'm pretty sure Zhongli's was the dragon. Well, maybe not, because, you know, he got rid of it, so... should I talk to you? Do you have anything to say?
Leaving already? Well, just remember that you can come over for a cup of tea anytime.
Live, laugh, love, Madam Ping. You know, they could have at least given her, like a special old lady design. They didn't have to give her an NPC look. They didn't have to do that.
Wangshu
Oh,
Inn.
immediately into it. Okay.
Wangshu Inn.
Yep.
Do you remember this place, Granny?
I mean, if she was married to an
Yes.
exorcist,
The
maybe
fish here
she'll know
is
Xiao.
very delicious.
Look, I'm just being
And
delusional.
If you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock.
What?
I believe I used to have a room here. It had a window. Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window. Which room was it again? Let me look.
I'll come with.
I mean, I don't know if you can just walk into people's rooms. Okay.
Paimon's still
For
having
sure.
some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait, huh? Whoa! Xiao, what are you doing here all of a sudden? You scared the living daylights out of Paimon!
My beloved!
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look.
I'm
If
not
you're
complaining.
here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern.
It's been
It's been
so
a
long
while,
since
Cloud
we've seen
Retainer.
him.
I see you have returned to your previous form.
It's been so long since we've seen my boy. Ah, it's fine. I'm fine. I would be a lot more excited, like squealing like I was when we saw a child in Fontaine. But again, I'm tired. I don't feel good. I'm so happy. I mean, I'm not surprised that he's in this quest, but I'm so happy that he is. You've met her in this form before? Of course he has.
I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on many occasions during the Archon War.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
Oh no.
Behold, the glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
Paimon, you're gonna get us
An
beat.
impressive imitation.
You're gonna get us beat.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious
funny.
as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn. only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
What's
A cloud retainer who barely talks?
sad?
Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
Once one
Probably
had
'cause
bid
she was
farewell to the
tired?
world of mortals, what use would
know.
one still have for such a shape? When dwelling between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form. Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago, when she decided to don her human form. I believe it was for the purpose of...
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
Don't interrupt him.
Granny,
He barely
you
speaks
okay?
as it is.
Back then, at this place,
Perhaps this conversation should
No.
end here.
No, please.
I shall take my leave now.
No, don't do
Should you
it.
encounter any trouble, you need only call my name. However, given that you are traveling
No.
with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
But no.
Everyone!
God damn
I
it.
think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
This is so sad. Well, at least I saw him
Slowly
for
now,
a brief moment.
calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
a long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
So what Shinto said was true! You did fall ill! Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me, and there was no cure for it. I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window. It was a
No, never
solemn
mind.
sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness,
Who's
he
this?
sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills.
That's not an
He told
NPC.
me
Who is
the
that?
pills were concocted using adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades after that.
So the dementia you're suffering from now is actually... What are you getting at, Lubin? Because I'm not
but
catching
if your
on.
illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago?
Oh,
And it was
I
all
guess.
thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, if only I wasn't so useless.
don't say things like that. You'll make me
You're
sad.
not
And I'm already
useless.
tired. I don't want to be
You've done
tired and
so
sad.
much for me. Watched me grow up. Raised me. How could you say that about yourself?
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all. Let us make haste to the next location.
Next location. Next location. Oh, why don't we go to the area north of Dwayun Karst next? There isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start?
What's north of...
Oh, Paimon's got it. Let's check out the houses in the area first.
There's
After all,
houses
if
over
she
there?
was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right?
Oh, unless you're talking
Oh,
about
Paimon's
the
really
village.
got her thinking cap on today.
Wait.
At this rate, we'll recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
No, that's not right. I'm trying to remember the map of Genshin. Shao, come back! I'm calling your name, come back! This is so sad. Anyways. Oh. You said north of Xianyun Karst, and I also realized that I didn't think Xianyun Karst was where I thought it was. I thought it was just over here, or over to the left more. Okay, sure. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really process that there was houses over here. I mean, I think we've been to the ones on the right, but or I have. I've been to the ones on the right. But oh well. Okay. What's closer? That's let's just go left first. Okay. It's been so long since I've used Electro Traveler. I actually used to... Electro Traveler was like my favorite one to use for a while. I only changed when Dendro came out, and I was using Dendro a lot, and then... You know, as you do. But I think a part of me has just always liked Electro Traveler, because... I don't know. Feels like it does more damage. Hello? Oh, I've been here before. I'm pretty sure I've had commissions in this area a bunch of times. What about this place? Any memories?
I don't remember this place at all. I don't think I've ever been here before. Still,
That's okay, we got two other options.
Thinking, this place feels perfect for a game of hide and seek.
Why
a game of hide and seek?
in a abandoned building?
Sure.
I don't know about that.
Maybe it's because I used to play that game a lot with Shuyu when she was younger.
I don't remember playing it that much. Are you sure about that, Granny? We only played a few times, and we stopped once we realized I was no good at the whole seeking part.
Ah, is that so? Then I must be mistaken.
Not here then. Let's try somewhere else.
Well, if
It's
she
a new day!
remember,
Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy
We're
and
not
check
doing
out
that.
how Jialiang is doing.
we're not doing that. Now that I've actually learned how to stream, one of the reasons why I haven't done any story quests in a while was because I kept telling myself, I was like, I kind of want to learn how to stream so that way I could just stream story quests, because story quests are so long. So, now that I actually have learned how to stream, maybe I'll stream some story quests eventually. I haven't done any since... We're just gonna look at it really quick. I haven't done any since Baiju. I'm so far behind. So, I don't know if I'll stream all of them, because I'm gonna be honest, some of these characters I don't care about, and when I say some of them, I mean Baiju and Yoimiya. I'm more in... Well, okay, I can't say that I don't care about Baiju. I care about Baiju's lore more than anything. Yoimiya, I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a shit about. I don't know why they gave her an Act 2. I understand that, like, a lot of people like Yoimiya, which is, like, fine. Like, she's a fun character to be around. But I'm genuinely one of those people who... I still have Kaya's fucking quest to do. I am a disgrace. I could stream some of these as well, I guess. Anyways, getting distracted. I'm one of those people who is like, I don't understand why 5 stars that aren't relevant to the story are 5 stars. And yet people like Ningguang are 4 stars. Like, that just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it's whatever. I'm not, like, mad about it. It's just, I don't get it. But yeah, no, I don't really care for Yoimiya that much. I do think she's fun to be around, though. I do think she's funny. But other than that, I'm just like, why are you here, Doug?
Why don't we take a break over there?
This place...
Is this your house? Do you know this place?
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Shuyu, this is where your father was born.
Oh.
It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit.
What the fuck?
I had exhausted my strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house. Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back.
Monsters as in, like,
that
demon
night.
monsters?
I remember falling to my knees.
That seemed pretty
reciting a prayer over
demony.
and over. I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath.
Oath? What
but
oath?
spare my innocent child.
Sin? Oath?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Did you do
saying.
something wrong?
I don't know. I don't remember. I only remember praying in the darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out.
This story quest is gonna end real
Eventually,
fucking sadly,
The
isn't it?
house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries.
Aw.
That baby was your father. I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy. It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you.
What happened to
Xianyun.
her parents again?
You're so much like him,
Did
and I
they
love
say? I
you
don't
both
remember.
so much. But you're always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always be the person I love more than anything.
You're too sweet, Shuyu.
Don't.
I'm lucky to
don't be
have
sad.
you with me. If not for
I'm very
you,
vulnerable right
I
now,
would
okay?
not have had the courage to come here, to try to remember what I had forgotten. All right, let's not stand around any longer. There's one place left, yes? Let's go take a look.
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Xianyun Peak.
Oh, we're not going
You
to the
and
last one?
I. How fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Stop apologizing for
Climb
being
on. I
sick.
shall carry you to the top.
Oh,
Such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail
Please,
in the
I
end,
just want to
do
teleport.
they not? First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything.
well, that's fucking sad.
My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Fret not. You have my aid in this endeavor.
This story quest is gonna break me, isn't it? It's what's gonna happen. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, alright. Okay. I feel like I was saying something. I was probably saying something. I don't remember. Oh, shit. Don't let me go. Okay.
We're finally here.
So she
Does
went up
this
here
place
like
feel
to go into
familiar to
hiding
you,
again?
Granny, one day?
Is that what
Let me
they said?
see. How strange. Have I lived here before?
Take your time.
When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places. But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
But did the stories get it wrong then?
I mean, yeah, it's not surprising. Can't expect them to get everything right.
Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of. Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Yuendai's memory just like the others.
Maybe she
I'm
traveled
sorry to
through here to
disappoint
get
you
to wherever
two.
she needed to go?
It's all right. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Thank you. If only I could remember. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Fascinating.
Oh, let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Outsong? Looks like we've come full circle.
Sure.
Mount Outsong. Mount Outsong.
Granny, are you okay? Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
No.
Mount Outsong, What am I really?
She actually an
Outsong holds
Adeptus?
some familiarity
Oh,
to
maybe
you?
she's the white,
It does, but
the white crane.
I can't go back.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy. I just what is
Forsaken
wrong
her
with me?
oath. Your oath to protect Liyue because you're an Adeptus?
Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Outsong.
But
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor.
But Cloud
may
Retainer
leave
said
the
that
rest
she's
to
never
me.
heard of a...
I've prepared something that can aid you in
Unless they
suppressing the
don't
fear
remember
in your
either.
heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Outsong.
Wait, really? When did you do that?
Are you surprised?
I never leave anything to chance.
Sure.
All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yay. I was gonna be like... I was like, how are we gonna... Are we just gonna teleport over there? This is convenient. Whee! Okay. Wait. There's a waypoint in Liyue that I haven't unlocked yet? Oh, it's the new place. I was like, what do you mean there's a waypoint in Liyue that I haven't unlocked yet? Yeah, I haven't gone over there yet. I assumed that it was going to have something to do with Cloud Retainer's story quest, so I was like, I'd rather unlock it as I go through the story.
Come on, just tell Paimon already. What's this thing you've prepared?
Probably that thing that we saw at the
Here.
beginning.
This is it.
Huh? But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here? Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Are you surprised?
Precisely. A recent one at that. I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium mechanism. It periodically
The what?
releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax.
Can I have
and
one?
even enter a semi-hypnotic state.
Please?
Soothing agitation and anxiety.
Please?
Relieving exhaustion and insomnia.
Please?
Potential uses are numerous indeed.
Running on like 4 hours
And
of sleep. I'm
course,
so
it can
fucking
also
tired.
aid in the recovery of lost memories.
I want one.
Oh,
Sign me
cool
up.
gadget. But if you had it all along, why did
Oh
you
my
keep
God,
it to
that's so
yourself
funny.
until just now? We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had Yuendai not recalled much of her past through her own efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon. We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves. Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
As previously mentioned, a gentle adeptal tune is required to take full advantage of the mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler. Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
Whoa, Paimon can feel what you mean. Paimon's
I
body
want one.
feels light as a feather. It's as if she's lying down on a warm patch of grass, after a super satisfying meal.
I'm allergic to grass. I could never.
And you and I. Is the mechanism helping you to relax?
She falls asleep standing up.
It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side. We shall give her some time to herself.
Can we at least sit her down? I want her to fall over. Hello, cat. I have a cat. She
The
screams
drought
at me.
is over. But why do you look like you want to cry?
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Oh. Oh.
Please.
Oh.
Please, no.
No, no. Don't do it. Don't make me cry. Don't do it. No.
Have you forgotten? This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze and morning dew, perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth. This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left.
I knew it.
The you
I literally
of the
said when she
past,
first,
the
when I was
me
playing it by
from not
myself,
that
I was
long
like,
ago.
she's gonna be an adeptus,
We
isn't
should
she?
have never.
Never what? Never what? How did she forsake her
So
oath?
that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Wait, but Cloud Retainer lives here. What? What?
Granny, are you okay?
Cloud Retainer.
Your memories have returned?
Wait, did you just call her by her full name? Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes.
Wait, so
I
wouldn't
now
that mean
remember everything.
her son, the little girl's dad, would be half
Everything.
adeptus?
Granny, please don't cry. I'm here.
So then what happened
I'm
to
here.
Oh, don't worry,
Dad.
my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf. It's all come back to me now. The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience. Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions.
Yeah?
Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
Oh, so you actually
No,
do know.
It's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must
Okay.
face my memories head on. Shuyu, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help. I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
I'm willing to listen. Go ahead, make me cry,
Force
break my
yourself.
heart.
What happened in the past doesn't matter. I love
Do
you
you
more
want
than
to be on my
anything.
lap that bad, little
Nothing
cat?
you say can change that.
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth. Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake. One for which I could never atone.
Is this the sin that you mentioned
No,
in
I've got-
Xianyun Karst? What happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being. My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane.
Wait,
I spent many,
Wait, so
many
you're not an
years living
Adeptus?
on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains. At some point,
that explains the worm
I
thing.
somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation
Cat,
to me.
do not rub your face
Though
on the
she
microphone.
never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
50 years ago?
During the drought that struck Liyue.
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went. But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
Oh no. So that was the source of your dementia all along.
Well, that's sad. But you never turned back into a crane.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed, I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well. Although clumsy and impulsive as he was, you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away.
Oh, that's what she meant about
Those
the potion.
10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so I...
Oh no. What happened next?
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity.
That's sad.
I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode. I was convinced that she would not support my decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
So what was the offense? Choosing to stay human? That doesn't sound like an offense. She just warned you, hey, if you don't turn back, you're gonna turn into whatever. You're gonna turn into something. That doesn't sound like an offense. She didn't technically break any rules. She just made her choice. Sure. So that's why the nameless heroine hid herself away.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead. Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven. Looking back, I was beyond lucky to have come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn.
Yeah, real convenient.
It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I
don't believe in coincidences.
Granny, what's wrong?
Was it actually Cloud Retainer?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence?
Yeah.
Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be. Master, don't tell me.
Was it actually Cloud
Back
Retainer?
then,
That merchant was actually...
It was!
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded, would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
Stop saying sad
One
shit!
still remembers when you were but a fledgling. You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis a truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own.
How's Cloud Retainer always just adopting people?
Wait! Paimon's confused! So, Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
Cutscene time? Sad cutscene time? You gonna make me cry? Please don't. Don't do it. Never mind. It's a Cloud Retainer trial. I'm sorry, Cat. I have to stop petting you now. It's fine. I think she fell asleep. She's sitting in my lap, and I think nope, she's up. She put her head on my desk because my desk is like really low.
One was furious upon
and now she's not on my
receiving your
lap
letter.
anymore.
Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
This flower looks important. Dude, I genuinely love Cloud Retainer's design. She's so pretty. I also love her little cape thing. It's kind of like feathers. I just noticed her hair is kind of like feathers too. It's actually pretty cool. Ooh. This is so pretty. Yeah, no, I see it.
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking.
Damn.
One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better.
Damn.
But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness. He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side. Unwilling to begrudge someone
She
of
really
such
just cares about
character,
her children.
one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies, glaring though they may have been. Wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, it managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness. As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one eventually decided to perform the deed oneself. One took great care to alter one's features and select the appropriate
I just love
attire.
the
Only after
mustache.
meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn. As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition. One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
That's so sad. Why you gotta make me sad?
Yeah, skyward!
Wee! Well, there we go. Just let it happen. I didn't realize that was gonna be. I didn't realize it was gonna go down afterwards.
Skyward! Scatter!
Wee! That's so cool. Yeah.
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter.
Why is that so difficult?
If you are amenable, even considering your loss of memory.
Thanks for
One
the
was
random
simply
chest.
flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the
Flabbergasted.
consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. proclivity to attract
Dude,
monsters
her
is
weapon
hardly that complicated of a
is
concept
so pretty.
to remember. To think that
This
you
is the
tried to
part.
travel while weak from sickness
So
and
we're-
heavy with child. Had
Ah.
one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
She just wants to protect her children. She just wants to protect her children.
Scatter!
That's all she wants. I'm okay, everything's fine.
Yeah! Skyward!
I'm okay. Dude, I remember when I first met Cloud Retainer,
Skyward! Scatter!
I like kind of didn't like her because I was just like, dude, you can't destroy Leeway. You can't do that.
Seize the skies!
I'm okay, everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I know how to play her already because I did the trial or the event where you played a bunch of different
Those
characters.
monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains.
Godly remains?
Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your
the fog.
body. One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making. In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy. To see you happy, that was more than enough.
She just cares for her children. She just cares for her children. My heart hurts. Stop with the sad, sentimental music.
Scatter!
Stop it. Stop. Why am I glowing? Is that a... Wait. Wait, is that because of my burst? Oh, nope, it's gone now. Okay.
Now you should have a complete understanding of the events.
I'm so sad now.
But if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected
So
to
you
recount the
really were
absurdities of that
gaslighting the
tale.
child. Fair enough.
Scatter! Yeah! Scatter!
Ooh. I love Liyue. Liyue's... Fontaine is definitely giving Liyue a run for its money, but Liyue is still my favorite nation. It's so pretty. Stop with the music. God, it's so good. It's so good. The
Just
music is so
as you
good.
and
Stop
I
it.
troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to
It
bring
really
you
was
back
her.
to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back.
Oh.
When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus, because all illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe.
Damn.
One had no choice but to apply powder to
She's
one's
like,
body
fine.
to conceal the variegated nature of one's appearance. You
Aw.
became more than amenable enough when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring. It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuandai was nearly entirely pure white in color. Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being. Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
My heart hurts. Yeah, I know it's only gonna get worse because we haven't even gotten to the cutscene yet.
Now all has
I don't
been
even know what the
revealed.
cutscene is gonna be, but the cutscene is gonna break me
One
even more
owes
because
you
that's
an
how these things
apology,
work.
Yuandai. One
I need to calm down.
recognized you upon
I
your
feel
very
good.
entrance into Wanmin restaurant. One has always viewed you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe.
Child.
Indeed,
Your child.
one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor. Still,
Your
one
story?
could not
What do you mean?
reveal
What do you
your
mean by that?
identity right
What do
away.
you mean to an end?
Had one simply informed you of all you had lost, all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another. Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience. Have you any further inquiries?
This is
Master,
this is just making me sad.
I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
One has
You made
never
your
regarded
choice,
your
bro.
action as a mistake.
Yeah.
It was a simple choice, nothing more. When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free.
Stop saying sad
Yet,
things.
when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return. 'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged. One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike
she's
one's
just a
own
mom.
abode.
She's a good mom.
One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You and I. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late.
No.
Have you not?
No, don't do
40
it.
years ago, you
Don't-
chose a path
Don't
without
do
a
this.
future.
Don't do this to me.
Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination. Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits. Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness.
I don't like that. What
Fortunately,
is she gonna turn into?
you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your memories.
Oh, yay.
Though one sped the process along by providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
What's gonna happen to this little girl after whatever happens
One
to
will help
Granny?
her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up. I don't like this. It's sad. Yeah, okay. Is there no other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me.
You're
I
her
don't know
child.
how I
Stop
could
it.
possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
Not long. The transformation is imminent.
Granny?
Stop. I forgot they've learned to animate tears
You're all
now.
I have left. Please.
Don't stop saying
Don't
that.
be
Stop
sad,
saying
dear
things like
child.
that.
Granny has led a wonderful life. My
Please,
only regret
I'm
is
vulnerable
having to
right
leave
now.
you behind.
But what about the kid?
Don't forget
I guess
to eat
commentator's
well, okay?
adopting another
A
child.
growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
Stop. I don't like it.
Promise, Granny. I'll do whatever you say.
Good girl.
Don't,
Good
don't do
girl.
it. Don't do it.
Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever.
Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsung. Granny will train day and night. I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again. You and I. How's that sound?
Good.
That's a good girl.
I hate
Even
this.
though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise. And I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
Stop with
That's
the voice
a good
cracking.
girl. Then Granny really has no more regrets.
No.
I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
Everything's fine. This isn't the cutscene? Then what's the cutscene gonna be? That was heartbreaking enough as it was. What are you gonna do to me? Oh, don't.
Xianyun.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event.
I just want to give her a hug.
Tears are a necessary part of maturation.
So you're adopting another kid,
Sometimes
right?
there's scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery. Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must.
I want
One
to
will
take a
wake
nap.
you in due time.
Oh, good. No, I'm just sad. Oh, God, no! What are you gonna do to me? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. You better not dream of anything sad, I swear to God. Lamine, don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this to me. Don't you dare. Don't. Oh. I know it's just a dream. Oh, no, don't you do it. They actually hugged.
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally end. And all my troubles would be behind me. If only things could stay this way forever.
No. No.
A nightmare?
No.
Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It was a good dream. It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
Go back to sleep. Oh, I thought she was like, just go back to sleep. Hello, friends. Congrats on your
Eloquent
Disney
as one
princess
may be,
era.
words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can. One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger. And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it. Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you.
Thanks, Mom.
After all, as an elder,
Mother,
it is only right to look out for the young ones.
I didn't ask to cry.
Chicken drumsticks.
God damn it. Okay. Everything's fine, don't worry about it. Fuck.
Was Paimon sleeping just now?
God damn it. Why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me, Hoyo? Please.
Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks, that's all.
Madam Adeptus?
Oh, Xianyun, you're awake. How do you feel?
My chest hurts now, I'm so sad.
I feel a little better. Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore. Madam Adeptus? Could I,
Yeah, adopting another kid, let's go!
Would you take me in as a disciple?
Let's go!
And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it. But without that mistake, I would have never been born. Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal. The fact that Yuendai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that.
So she
If
like
this
half
is what you
crane or something?
desire,
How does that
one
work?
shall make it so.
Ask.
Thank
I don't
you
get it.
so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean, Master.
Just call her Mom, damn it.
Xianyun, are you sure about this? Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's two other
Paimon,
disciples, and
Paimon,
they
stop,
pretty much
please.
eat nothing but bitter herbs like Chinchin and violet grass.
To be fair, I feel like that. I'm pretty sure that's their choices.
If you join them, you'll never enjoy One-Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has
Yeah, I
never
was like,
enforced such a rule.
I'm pretty sure Shinha just likes
Every
to eat that stuff.
individual must find
And-
their own path to enlightenment.
You know,
So long as
Ganyu
one
is
retains a pureness of
half
spirit,
Adeptus.
one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Would you shut up, Paimon?
Although Mount Outsong
Where's the fly
is rich
swatter?
in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts.
Oh no, looks
That
like you're
is
gonna have to move to
precisely why
Liyue.
one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Yu shall have the honor of becoming one's first disciple
stay
in the
within-
human world.
Whoa, you're leaving Mount Outsong?
Is that why you took on this human form?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence. From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace. Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, Yuendai, they all chose a life among the mortal world. One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing
It's not that.
what it was they truly wanted. One is
This-
most curious
people need
as to what
socialization.
aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there.
People. Friends.
One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive.
I swear to God, Cloud Retainer and
Why are
Xiangmi
you
better
all so silent?
better interact during the Lantern Rite. Oh, that's on the right. You need
Just
friends.
shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
One has precious little time to squander.
Sure.
However, if one finds oneself otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed
You're
to
immortal.
the idea.
How much time could you not have?
One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor. You should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Then stop talking like that.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret. So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Perhaps in 2 days' time. One has some matters to see to before one's departure. Preparation is the key to success, after all. One plans to put up various items from one's collection for sale. The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor. One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock. 'Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
Yeah. Oh, Cloud
You've
Retainer.
really thought of everything. Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
Woo.
A sensible plan. See you then. Oh, also, why don't you take this suspense insomnia mechanism as a souvenir?
I don't want it.
Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies.
Can we get
It might
actually
help you find a new perspective.
Actually, can we give it to Xiao?
Awesome! Thanks, Cloud Retainer!
That dude needs it.
Hey, didn't we promise Xingqiu that we'd tell him what we found out?
We did?
Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It's totally up to you.
Wait, really? It's optional? I mean, we're gonna do it, but I just didn't expect it to be optional. Thank you. Oh my gosh. What we're doing sing show, right? Honestly, surprisingly enough, I don't feel terrible. I mean, I still... In other words, I feel as the same level of shitty as I did when I started this. So it hasn't gone down. So I consider that an absolute win. I mean, that makes sense as to why he's still standing here. I was like, why hasn't this man despawned yet?
We meet again, dear friends. How did everything go?
Great! And it's all thanks to you!
You quickly go over the whole story with Xingqiu.
Ah, I see. So the stories didn't get it right after all. Even though she was a celebrated heroine, she had to bear a heavy burden that most could not hope to understand. Thank goodness for the help of that Adeptus. At least she was able to recover what she had lost. Although I cannot claim to know exactly how their story will unfold from here, I trust the ending will be a happy one. Those united in a common purpose always find a way back to each other in the end. Thank you for helping me fill in the gaps. And don't worry, I'll keep this all to myself. It's
Good.
not my story to tell, after all.
I like Xingqiu. I like Xingqiu. He's fun. I like whenever he appears in the story. Well, I guess now we just wait 2 days later. Actually, what we're going to do is I need a break. So I've come up with an idea. Or I'm gonna hope it's a good idea. But whenever I stream, actually let's go to the chatting screen. Whenever I stream, I figured it would be a good idea to, because I want to stream for multiple hours. The problem is chronically ill, baby. So, that's a lot of effort. So I figured in between, I put a little timer on, to take like a 10-minute break, after like an hour and a half, and then I'll stream for another hour and a half, depending on how I feel. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take a 10-minute break. I'm going to recuperate. I'm going to get more water, such and such. Maybe take medicine. But yeah. I have a timer. I think I set it up properly. It should be fine. So that's what we're gonna do. It's break time, everybody. Okay, we'll be back in a little bit. So just pretend that the counter actually worked. I don't know why. I was trying to get it to, it wasn't saying 10 minutes. It wouldn't go to 10 minutes, and I don't know why. The thing is, I also wasn't that dedicated to figure it out. So, I don't know. That was, I mean, it kind of helped. It kind of helped a little bit. 10 minutes just feels like a really long time to take a break for a stream, because I know that people have small attention spans, which is, like, fair enough, because I also have a small attention span. But, I don't know, 10 minutes just feels like a really long time. However, I probably need it. So, I don't know. We'll see if I continue to do that, or if I shorten the length. Alright. Let's get back to it. We're gonna go meet I should really stop calling her Cloud Retainer, huh? Xianyun in Liyue Harbor, and then immediately after that we're gonna start the Lantern Rite. Alright, so let's get back to it. Should I just... I'm just gonna skip... yeah, let's just skip. Because I was gonna be like, what if we just did some other quests until we did that? I mean, theoretically, I could. I just, like, I want to save all my energy for Lantern Rite. Or the little energy I have remaining. Let's see. What else? What else can we do? I mean, I guess we could continue doing Baiju's shit, but I could do some artifact hunting. I don't know. Should we just skip to the 2 days? We should just skip to the 2 days, huh? We should probably just skip to the 2 days, because I am gonna upload this, so yeah, that's not how I skip to 2 days. That's probably fine. That's 2 days, right? I don't know. 10 minutes just felt like a really long time. Like, I was sitting there, I was sitting in my comfy chair, I was trying to chill. But I was just like, ugh, this is taking forever. I was just like, this feels like a long time. But I know that I should probably take care of myself. You know? Sorry. Where did she say she was moving? Near something rock? I don't remember what rock. Is that? I think that's over here in this area. I wonder if we're actually gonna see where she lives. Kind of like how we know where Mona lives. Hello. Whomst?
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded. This is but a simple
That
collection of
escalated.
ordinary valuables. Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
No.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern.
Oh no.
In what way are any of these ordinary?
Yeah,
Every
that's
single
fair.
item here could be worth more than everything I own combined. I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life. I have to be careful.
That's fair.
Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Clow. Miss Xianyun, what are you guys arguing about?
Ah, perfect timing.
Oh no.
This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares.
It's a fair
I'll have
thing
you
to
know,
question, dude.
These items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years. To question their
You're not even
legitimacy
hiding
is pure
it.
folly.
Several hundred years?
You're not. You're.
Indeed.
Oh my god.
They're family heirlooms, you see.
There you go, buddy.
Passed down over
Nailed it.
many
Saved
generations,
it.
as families are wont to do.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Hear that? Had I not found
I have
myself in
chapstick
need
over
of
here, sad.
Mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to behold them with your own eyes.
Cloud Retainer, please.
Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss.
Oh my
You see,
god.
I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He should be here shortly.
Like a
An
consultant?
expert, you say? Very well. I will wait for a little while longer then. Traveler,
that'd be fun.
Paimon, this is my new residence. If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Master! Oh, it's you two again. Hello.
Oh, she's wearing her colors. That's so cute.
Master made it for me. I like it too.
That's the cutest shit I've ever seen in my life.
You know how to make clothes?
She knows how to make a lot of things.
Do I
Clothes
know how to
shouldn't
make
be that
clothes?
complicated.
With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Yeah.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy.
Congrats
so
on the new kid.
I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master. Yeah, that'd be great.
She's so cute.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you must, child. Now, this expert you mentioned. When can we expect
Please
their
let it be
arrival?
Zhongli.
Soon.
Please let it be
there he is.
Zhongli. Please.
Here, allow me to make some
Yes!
introductions. This is Mr. Zhang Li, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques.
Yep.
Mr. Zhang Li, this
Her
is
face.
Miss Xianyun. She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Huh.
If it isn't Miss Xianyun.
I love it. I love it.
It has been quite some time since our last meeting. What a serendipitous reunion.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was
it's so
fortunate
awkward.
enough over the
I
past
love
few
it. It's
days
so
to enjoy
funny.
both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experiences left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
You could say that.
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together
Oh,
again.
that's so funny.
If you are otherwise unaware,
Oh my god.
allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector and appraiser. She is well-versed in all fields, and oft
This is
celebrated
wonderful.
for her
I love it
impeccable
when the
taste.
Adepti
You
or
stand to gain much from this
interact with the gods, or the gods interact with the other
You are
gods,
too
like the
kind,
last
Mr.
Lantern
Zhongli.
Rite. It's wonderful.
True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for detail. I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask.
This is so funny.
You two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship.
I don't know why you would say such a
Can
thing.
I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me?
Dude.
I mean, you never know.
A preposterous accusation. The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on honesty and trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this
Anyone
instance,
respects the
transaction
contract,
may be taken
it's
elsewhere.
Zhongli.
Say no more. Let us depart.
Damn.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched
This
for
is
the
wonderful.
goods?
I love
Miss
this.
Miss Xianyun, wait.
This is wonderful.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
There is no cause for concern. They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive
It's been so long since I haven't seen Zhongli since last year's Lantern Rite.
Exquisite enough to merit it a place in any fine home. The same can be said for this one here. Few could
I
hope
do
to
love
possess
Zhongli.
an item that so
Good old
perfectly
Peepaw.
blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
Ooh, you
All
go,
right.
Zhongli.
Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion. Then, in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot.
This has been a wonderful
However,
story
since the
quest.
final
I got to
sum
see so
is
many
quite
people.
large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
I know we're not going to see him, but I can hope.
The
okay?
Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
You can at least try to be normal.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays.
You can at least
In that
try
case,
to be
I'll be off
normal.
for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Zhongli, please teach her. So...
Zhongli!
My friends,
Hi.
have you been doing well?
We've been great.
Love
How
Zhongli.
about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
What do you mean? We knew this. We've
My
been knew
days
this.
have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services. As for you, Miss Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
I must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for.
It's the same.
Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
So I love it. It's so fun. It's the same shit as last year's Lantern Rite when Xiao was talking to Zhongli. What was it? He kept referring to him as like he kept trying to give him a title, and Zhongli was like I'm just Zhongli. He's like, I should refer to you as Adeptus Xiao, and Xiao was just like like please stop. I love this.
Well, that is true, but...
She's like, this is fucking weird.
Alas, refer to me however you will. After all, a name exists such that others may address you with it. One is hardly ignorant of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief. Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as well as the people's hard work and ardor. This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
You know, I really wish that they didn't really gloss over how the Adepti found out that Zhongli or Rex Lapis was still alive. Like, this man fully faked his death. Like, the god of this nation, you know, all of the people who loved and cared for him totally faked his death. And then one day, he's just like, by the way, guys, psych. I really wish we would have seen like how they found out, or like did he just like, we know how Madame Ping found out because she found out during the quest, but like I really want to see how everybody else like found out. Did he just show up one day? It was just like, hey guys, it's me, your boy Peepaw. Because like, yeah, because this is, I know in last year's Lantern Rite, I don't think we saw Cloud Retainer interact. Wait, yes we did, because they went to go have like tea or whatever together. But yeah, like they don't really do like, they were just like, oh yeah, no, we're buddies again. So I wonder why, I wonder if Ganyu knows. Because I don't think Shinha knows. I wonder if Ganyu knows. Because all of the Adepti know, but does that include... I wonder if that includes Ganyu. Anyways.
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow.
You say things.
Turmoil to peace.
I missed you, Zhongli.
Enlightenment to aspiration. Human society possesses limitless potential. In another 1,000 years, the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
Alright, that's enough reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
It's funny that you should mention that.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Oh? What occasion was this?
I think she just
It was
wants
a
you to make
reunion
it.
between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied to secure yourself a portion. Or perhaps our other companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Huh, hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand.
Are you
It
like
is
this?
settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consomme.
Calm down.
We shall enjoy the lot.
Calm down.
One has already passed word to Xianyun Ganyu to make a reservation. It is prime time for them to
This
meet
makes me
one's
so
newest
happy.
disciple.
You're being
Is that
social.
agreeable to everyone?
Yes.
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Yay! This is so wholesome. I love this. Thank you so much, God. What about your new kid? I forgot about her.
Shuyu,
Never
now,
mind.
it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhongli. He is...
He's just
a
some
humble
dude.
employee of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Just a dude.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli.
Just...
That should be everyone, right?
I wonder if she can tell.
Go!
Oh, just a dude. Nothing to see here. Ha. Definitely.
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation, certain dishes can be too delicious to resist.
Xianyun.
Huh? Why are you all walking so
Bye.
fast? Hey, wait for Paimon!
Fly swatter.
Hey, wait up!
Fly swatter. Yay! That was so cute. Sobs. I loved it. That was so nice. I'm loving how they're starting to bring like side characters and story quests now. I'm biased because I saw Xiao, so. But hey, I saw him, you know. I was hoping that they'd be like sitting around here somewhere. That's fine. That was so cute. I liked it. That was wholesome. I love it. Sorry, I always hit that girl when I run by her. Sad. Wasn't there a table here? Was the table only here for the quest? Oh well. That was so cute. And now, Lantern Rite time, baby. It's time for Lantern Rite. I'm so excited. Did I get something? Did I get a thing? That's not new. Why are you lying to me? Anyways. Okay. Yay! Now we could do Lantern Rite. I don't feel terrible. I'm rejuvenated after seeing Zhongli and Xianyun interact. So, here we go. I'm so excited. We get to meet I think his name is pronounced Gaming. Every time I see his name, I really want to say gaming, but I know that's not right. Is that Charlotte? Why are you here? Why are Fontaine characters in? I mean, I like Charlotte. I mean, it makes sense. I guess she's a news reporter.
And Charlotte!
That's what I'm
I
saying.
never thought she'd see you two together.
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, we're not interrupting anything, are we?
Not at all. I wasn't in the middle of an interview or anything. I was just asking Miss Kuching about purchasing a kite.
A kite? Are you buying some regional specialties to bring back to Fontaine?
Well, yes. And
I'm assuming if Charlotte's here, this is not the only
The theme of this
Fontaine.
year's Lantern Rite is kites.
Oh, yay! I like kites.
Oh, so that's
Oh, that's so pretty. I didn't even notice that.
the sky.
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn.
I love that they do a
Magician
different
believes
theme
it
every
would
year.
benefit Liyue to build on our own cultural
Last year
foundations
was-
by embracing the
that was-
technologies of other
Fireworks
nations.
was last year, right?
After all, it is said that the stones of another mountain may serve to better polish one's
No, that was
own
2 years
jade.
ago, I think.
yeah, remember my business meeting with Tianquan Ningguang the last time I was in Liyue Harbor? That's what it was about. But all
No,
I
I
really
don't
did
remember,
was use
if
my
I'm being
network
honest.
to introduce Lady Ningguang to some interesting people. I'm not sure that quite counts as fostering cooperation.
In the end, we decided to combine Liyue's traditional art of kite making with Fontaine's mechanical vertical lifting device.
Mechanical lifting device? Sounds pretty impressive.
I feel like that defeats the
But
purpose
don't
of
kites just use the
kites?
wind to fly? Why would you need to add something mechanical?
Yeah, so it's just...
Well, you've actually just answered your own question, Paimon. How high and far a kite can fly depends as much on the weather conditions as on the skill of the person holding the
Are we gonna
string.
get a kite?
But as soon as
I
there's
hope
no
we get a
wind,
kite.
you can only flail about helplessly like a sweet flower medaka out of water.
Okay.
Experience doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly. Liyue is now a nation ruled by humans, after all. It's about time we had the power to make a kite fly, don't you think? Plus, the easier we can make it to enjoy, the more people will want to participate.
It's not a bad idea.
Right? I also thought it was a novel idea. Plus, it shouldn't cost much to do.
With Miss Charlotte's
I
help,
really
everything has
should
gone
go back
smoothly.
and look at
Our new
the
mechanical
very
kites
first
are
Lantern
already
Rite.
available
I've
to
never seen
purchase
that
from
event.
a stall in the harbor. We're having trouble keeping up with demand. We also gave quite a bit of thought to the price. We didn't want it to be too much more expensive than a traditional kite.
Cool! Turns out you two and Ningguang like playing with toys just as much as Paimon!
Damn.
Toys? They're not exactly toys.
I mean, they are,
You
but
see,
there's
Miss
nothing
Kuching?
wrong with
That does seem to be everyone's first reaction.
playing with them.
Although kites are one of our most time-honored cultural relics, outside of their use in certain ceremonies, I suppose they're considered playthings more than anything now.
That is
To
true.
me, there's so much more than
Wasn't
that.
wasn't the original
Think for a second about
purpose
how
of
remarkable it is
kites
that a
was
flimsy
for,
paper
like,
kite attached to a string
gunpowder or
has the capacity
something?
to touch the sky.
I feel like I'm remembering something, but I
It
don't
is
remember what
this
it was.
Slight piece of paper that also carries the weight of Liyue's cultural traditions. There's an old poem that goes, "O kite born of paper, flying true in sound, a lone traveler wanders, just waiting to be found."
Sure. A lone traveler, you say? Sure. This. Keep
In
talking,
the
please.
past, poets from Liyue used kites to symbolize a feeling of longing.
or evoke the peacefulness of idyllic rural scenery. If the people of today can derive enjoyment from this activity, they will not only be more likely to better appreciate the tradition, but also to pass it down to the people of tomorrow.
That's the Kuching we know, always thinking 5 steps ahead of anyone else.
Well said, Miss Kuching. I've learned quite a bit myself.
Is she in charge every year? I mean, I guess
as long as you're willing to listen, I'm happy to share. I also know quite a lot about the various folk traditions related to kites.
I forget her official title.
For example, whenever a kite blew away, people would say it was the Adepti that summoned the wind to take it away as an offering. That way, you can turn an unfortunate event into an auspicious one.
What about something more fun? Do you know anything like that?
More fun?
Do you know anything fun, Kuching?
Let me think. Oh, I suppose we should first talk about how kites are made. It's another one of our precious forms of traditional craftsmanship. My grandfather told me that back when he was a boy, children learned the art of kite making step by step from their elders. First, you use the thin strips of bamboo to construct the frame. Then, you draw a design of your choice on a piece of paper, paste it onto the frame.
Doesn't it have to be like a certain type of paper, though?
You look towards the sky and release the kite to soar among the clouds. Some people write down certain names or desires on their kites, cut the string, and let them fly free. Others may place particular thoughts or meaning into the design itself.
Are certain designs associated with certain meanings? I'm gonna jot all of this down.
I love the way Charlotte talks.
Well, for example, kites in the shape of a butterfly typically symbolize freedom, happiness, or the desire to break free.
Fascinating. What else can you tell me?
The scissored-tailed swallow is the most
adrenaline
classic design.
from seeing Zhongli and Xianyun interact is starting to wear off, so now I'm just deteriorating.
Have small variations in meaning.
Are these commonly understood meanings and symbols in Liyue? Kind of like the language of flowers in Fontaine.
I believe so. Most have probably heard something about it from their elders at some point.
Starts rocking back and forth, shaking with the fact that I want to talk about something that I love. I don't know if if you've seen my Baldur's Gate video, the most recent one, and I had to stuff the desire to want to talk about philosophy because I've been really into philosophy. I love florography. I love the language of flowers. It's one of my favorite things. I have a book. I have a book about it and everything. With it has the meaning of different flowers or what flowers meant different things in the Victorian era. I love the language of flowers. It's so fun, and even I'm allergic to flowers. So, but hey, I can dream, you know. Anyways, sorry. Immediately perked me up.
If you're interested, Miss Charlotte, I have several books on the topic that I could lend you. They could be a useful reference.
What topic? About the kites? I got it. I heard language of flowers and immediately tuned back in.
Great. Looks like I've got the outline for quite the article on my hands.
What was that about? Why are we thinking? Hope it goes well.
Perfect! We're gonna take a look around.
Anyways, bye.
Then I'll show Miss Charlotte to my home for a little while. I almost forgot. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is hosting a kite flying contest on the night of Lantern Rite.
I suck at flying kites, if I'm being honest.
You're more than welcome to bring a kite and participate.
Flying a kite is a lot harder than it looks, okay?
Whoever flies their kite the highest and furthest within the time limit will receive a special honor along with a secret prize.
I've already prepared more than enough empty film for the event. I can see the spectacle already.
We'll be there.
Oh, Paimon was on board the moment you said secret prize.
Then I'll look forward to seeing your performance.
You bet! See you then!
I feel like they're doing a little bit better with Paimon's writing. She doesn't seem as annoying as she used to. I mean, she's still not pleasant,
Trevor?
but...
Take a peek to your right.
Are you talking about the people?
Those two people lurking over there?
Okay, cool. I thought that was just in my head. I was like, man, that's a weird camera angle. Way to show me that there's two people over there. Way to make me aware of those two people. Yeah, I see them.
Is it just Paimon? Or were they staring at us the whole time we were talking to Kuching and Charlotte just now? They seem fishy.
I agree.
Great, so it wasn't just Paimon.
Surprisingly perceptive,
Orders?
Paimon.
They always seem to be stirring up trouble during Lantern Rite.
Yeah.
Oh, Paimon's sick of waiting around for something bad to happen. We
Let's
should
just-
strike first, you know. Foil their plans before they even begin. You go right, Paimon will go left.
Paimon, wait, Paimon, what is happening? Chill. The Aurelius bask in spring. How do you want me to read that fast? I can't read. Paimon, no. Wait, she's alive. She's moving. She's actually a creature in the world. That's weird.
Oh.
Hi. Uh-oh.
It is with such an air of urgency that you appear before us. Your comportment suggests you believe us to have committed some heinous crime. Perhaps you could enlighten us as to your intentions.
Mooncarver? That's the deer one, right? I always get their two names mixed up. Damn, they couldn't even give them personalized skins. They had to give them NPC skins. That's just disrespectful after Cloud Retainer.
Whoa, where did this fuddy-duddy come from?
Paimon, shut up. You have a very distinguishable voice.
You should be the one doing the enlightening, buddy. Don't think we didn't notice you eavesdropping. One look and we could tell you were up to
Paimon,
no good.
please.
Tell us everything, starting with your name.
Paimon. Paimon, stop.
One bears no secrets before two such as yourselves.
How can you not recognize
his
his
voice? You stand in the
voice?
presence of the mighty and illuminated
Mooncarver.
Adeptus, Mooncarver. For the purpose of this foray into the mortal realm, however, you may address one as Hojong.
They couldn't even. It's so disrespectful. they couldn't even give them designs. You know why? If they gave them designs, it'd be like, that means we have to make these pitches playable, and we can't do that. I already forgot what you said your name was. Hoi-chang? I think that's what you said.
You kidding? That deer's got his head stuck so far up in the clouds. There's no way he'd humble himself down here with the rest of us.
Paimon, shut the fuck up.
You may want to hold your tongue, Paimon.
Please.
Don't think that Paimon is gonna believe you just because you know her name. Let Paimon guess. You're supposed to be Mountain Shaper, right?
I don't know what to do about this.
Indeed. Mooncarver and myself have descended upon the mortal realm for a visit. The two of you may call me Jiahu.
Jiahu.
Looks like you did your research. But in our experience,
Paimon,
the harder
shut
you try
the
to lead us on,
fuck
the
up.
more likely it is that we've got a big fish on our hands.
I mean, if you take her, if you like,
Lilith, and have you arrested for impersonating a Death Eye.
if
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
how does he need to? Do you hear this man? do you hear this man? Oh, hello. Your name is Shao. I love it. I love that. Prove it.
Right. Tell us something
How-
that
how-
only an Adeptus would know.
How would
And
you
it better
need to prove
not be
it?
some common knowledge that any person on the street could tell you.
During the last Lantern Rite, we gathered at Mount Hulao with Rex Lapis and made use of Cloud Retainer's supreme cuisine machine to prepare bamboo shoot soup. Perhaps you have some recollection?
Perry, how you gonna come into my chat and immediately just disrespect me? How, honestly, this is your first time coming to my stream and you immediately started insulting me? Isn't Paimon emergency food? Most definitely, but if we get rid of her, I'm willing to make that sacrifice, so... So if they wanna take her, I'm chill with that.
The flavor of that soup was more than enough to whet
Oh
one's
my
appetite.
gosh.
As such, Cloud Retainer assented to my use of the device beyond that singular occasion, providing other recipes to boot. Since then, one has dabbled in the pleasures of the culinary arts whenever time allows.
Dabbled? Upon one's
How do you-
last sojourn
how do you
to
need
your
this man to
mountain,
prove it? Listen
did
to
you not
him.
immediately attempt to hide the device behind a chunk of amber as soon as one's presence was known?
Did one not speak up on your behalf but a moment ago? This is how you choose to repay that kindness?
Damn.
One is simply trying to emphasize the veracity of our claim.
Because I can and I have the
That
power
does
now.
not mean you should reveal personal matters so
Sure.
readily. They might think one bears no difference from Cloud Retainer. Forget it. One does not have the breath to waste on such petty trifles.
I suppose they really are the Adepti. A girl named Xiaoling was chasing her this morning, chasing Paimon. Yeah, I remember that quest, the Xiangling quest. Oh my gosh, yeah, gosh, it's been so long. I think that's like the first quest I ever did. But hey, I suppose they really are the Adepti.
That might have been more detail than we needed. Seems like you two are the real deal, and Paimon sorry for suspecting you. But,
Also,
for
just
beings as
completely
forgiving as
insulting him.
yourselves, this is just water under the bridge, right?
I mean, take her, please. Take it as a compliment to the quality of your disguise. What do you mean? I didn't say shit. I'm fine. This is... Few people will be able to see through it.
You indeed have an agile mind. Cloud Retainer was not mistaken in her high estimation of you.
I still can't believe they gave these
curious
assholes
about
fucking NPC skins.
I can understand why
that's so
Mountain
funny.
Shaper is here, but why did you decide to come to the city, Mooncarver? It's not really your thing, is it?
I'm assuming you're
It is
visiting.
but an inevitable eventuality.
Okay.
Long have the mountains remained strangely idle since Cloud Retainer's move to Liyue Harbor.
Are you guys?
With
You guys
Lantern
miss your
Rite
friend?
near at hand, one would expect Cloud Retainer to provide us with an account of the festivities in advance. Yet to this day, she has failed to appear.
Cloud Retainer is hardly the forgetful sort.
One must never rest idle in the face of that which demands action. And since our acquaintances dwell in Liyue Harbor, we had to travel here in human form to avail ourselves of their aid, Cloud Retainers in this case.
But a moment ago, one heard you speak of a mechanical kite of sorts. It appears
Sure.
the essence of the situation has hitherto revealed itself. Now it is time for one to retire back to one's abode.
Don't be like that, bro.
So, you're not looking for Cloud Retainer anymore?
Perhaps there are aspects of Cloud Retainer's temperament that remain opaque to young Paimon. Given one's understanding, one can only imagine the anger that now consumes her.
Cloud Retainer is of a
guess.
proud and arrogant disposition.
Sure.
She holds the belief that her skill in mechanics surpasses that of all others. One can be quite certain it is hardly with an open mind that she regards the arrival of this new technology.
Wouldn't she just be more fascinated? Sure. Oh. Goodbye. Oh wait, keep watching throughout. Oh, okay. Have fun at gym. I mean, I remember last year's Lantern Rite when they did the cutscene with Goizhong and Cloud Retainer, because that's when they first showed Cloud Retainer's human form. I remember, like, she was super competitive about it, but wouldn't she be more... I feel like she'd be more competitive rather than angry, but sure. Mean emergency food. Yep, emergency food.
One surmises that she has shut herself away, refused all company, and buried herself in the study of her own creations. To call on her would only invite her rebuke. However,
Y'all are
if you
friends,
do happen to
just
cross
be normal.
paths with her over the next few days, do pass along one's regards.
Just be... Why are y'all so awkward?
Have a safe trip back, enjoy the scenery,
That's coming from
and
me.
happy Lantern Rite!
No.
Thank you for your kind words.
No.
We shall now depart.
No, but you got guys. But guys, we gotta get the gang back together.
All that trouble, and it turned out to be people we knew all along. Well,
Guys, we gotta
pretty
get the
early.
band back together.
Let's head over and check out the kite stalls. Paimon wants to see what
Sad.
kinds of kites we can buy to use in the competition. The bigger and prettier, the better.
Maybe that's why that they gave them NPC skins, because they're like, we're only putting these guys in the Lantern Rite for 3 seconds. We're not gonna put that effort in. It still feels mad disrespectful though. Oh, that's so funny.
Welcome! Are the two of you looking to buy a kite? Would you like me to go over the different designs?
Didn't Catching already do that?
And a butterfly! And oh!
Do we actually get a kite?
This Jade Chamber
I hope we
design
get a
is our
kite.
newest. It's been selling like crazy over the past 2 days.
Does it also have a unique meaning?
Of course. The Jade
Oh, you can't do the
Chamber
Lantern Rite
symbolizes
yet?
wealth
I'm so
and
sorry.
abundance. The kite bearing its design is said
Cla-
to bring
or cloud
riches in
retainer,
the
what?
future to those who fly it.
Lantern Rite is by far my favorite Genshin event.
Kind of kite.
I apologize for the interruption, but are all your wares in order, Miss Genuine?
Who are all these people?
Oh, yes, they're just over there. The paper, bamboo, and dyes. All the necessary kite-making materials.
Really? You could get
Wonderful.
one of Paimon's
I'll
head?
pack them up and get a guard to deliver the goods to Yilong
That
Wharf for
sounds fantastic.
Yilong Wharf? Oh, wonder what that place is like during Lantern Rite. Paimon would love to go take a look.
Where is that?
you. Well, if the two of you are interested in
Like,
going to
over
Yilong
by
Wharf,
the-
then could I trouble you to find Gaming and deliver these goods together?
Yeah, we gotta beat him. We gotta beat the boy. Yes.
Is Gaming the guard you just mentioned?
Well, yes. The communications office handles shipments and transports around Liyue. He works for the Secure Transport Agency, one of our sub-organizations.
I can't tell if
The
I
problem
love or
is, many
hate
of my
Gaming
colleagues
just
have
based off of
taken
what I've
leave
heard
during Lantern Rite to
him
spend
say.
time with their families.
I've seen some cutscenes,
So
or
our
not
available
cutscenes,
workforce has
some
seen a
clips of
dramatic
him talking.
decrease recently. If you were
I
willing to help
can't-
out,
I don't know how I
then
feel about
could
it.
Get a head start on my next appointment.
You do seem really pressed for time.
We'll help.
Oh, wonderful. You will, of course, be compensated for your efforts. Now, at this time of day, Gaming should be somewhere in the vicinity. Just follow the main road until you see the head of a Wushu dance costume.
Sure.
Should be on your right.
Be sure to come back if you'd like to buy a kite.
I want
I'll
a
even
kite.
give you a discount.
Can I have a kite? I want a kite. Give me a kite. Give me a kite. Give me a kite. Kite?
By the way, do you know my aunt? Everyone calls her Granny Shan. I've heard her mention Gaming before. Apparently he's a nice outgoing
toy
fellow
lady
and
person?
all-around
I
good
don't know.
guy.
It's pronounced Jaming. Did I say that right? Look, I could barely speak English. I hope I said that right. Oh, we're just going straight. Yeah. I wonder where he could be.
Wait, I thought we had an
Let's
agreement.
Let's see how this
Loser buys
goes.
dim sum tomorrow? Look at you. Scowl like that for much longer and your face might stay that way. Hey now, don't be
Gotta
upset.
get that
How
character
about this?
introduction. Look at
You
how
extend the
cool this
invitation,
character.
And I'll pay.
This character is.
No way, Gaming. You're always the one picking up the tab. I'm not trying to be a sore loser. I
Good.
just
Okay, cool. Thank
didn't
you.
expect you to
I'm
come
so
from
bad at
behind to win
pronouncing
like that.
things. I can't read or speak.
That was nothing. All in a day's work, friend.
Is he gonna be like a
Gaming is
Haiju
here.
character? I forgot his
Sorry
name.
to interrupt, Gaming. We just spoke to a guy from the communications office who needs you to deliver some goods to Yilong Wharf.
Hello, new playable character.
Oh, that must have been Longzhou. Looks like I've got work. Gotta go.
Sure, go do your thing. Let's have a
I love
rematch
his
when
hair.
you get back. I won't let you win so easily next time.
I like the way he waved.
Alrighty, you can hand the goods over to me. Must have been heavy hauling them all this way.
It was
Let me
like
take them off your hands.
not even. It was like
Wasn't
down the.
that bad. It's
Okay.
just some kite-making materials. Plus, we didn't have to walk very far.
Yeah.
Kite making materials. I see.
What? Why'd you say it
I'm
like
glad
that?
it wasn't too much trouble, Paimon. Still, I owe you one. Ah, and you must be the
Why-
traveler.
Why'd you say
it's
it like
nice
that?
to meet you. Thanks for your help.
Huh? You know us?
Why are we still surprised? 5 nations, Paimon. 5.
There probably aren't many in Liyue who don't. I've heard quite a bit about you two.
Yeah.
You're quite well known around these parts.
We saved
and
this bitch
please
twice.
Excuse Longzhou if he forgot to thank you. Take my thanks in his place. He's a good guy. He's just been super busy lately, running around from place to place.
Opens. I did not.
Don't be too hard on him, yeah?
I just got him. I haven't played him yet, so I don't really know anything about him. I've seen a couple of his idol animations, and they put so much work into this 4-star character. I love it though. I did his trial though, and his trial is so fun. Like, again, this guy's a 4-star, and he's really fun to play. Yeah, no thanks necessary. It's fine.
So, you here for Lantern Rite?
Yep.
So lively
2 days left.
here. We were actually hoping we could tag along to Elong Wharf and have a look around.
I might have Genshin burnouts. Might not come back for months.
We'll go together then.
I will always come back for Lantern Rite.
I'm good with directions, so just follow me. Trust me, I know my way around. We can exchange stories, tell jokes, or just chat along the way. Oh, and there are a couple of good places to eat along our route. We can stop and grab a bite when it's time. The ingredients are fresh, the portions are
Luckily,
generous,
he doesn't
and the
seem too
prices
annoying.
Won't break the bank.
I was so worried I was gonna be annoyed with him.
Order anything?
Oh no, Paimon seems to be drooling already.
Hey, did you really have to call Paimon out like that in front of our new friend?
Yes, because it brings
Don't
me
worry,
joy.
I understand. I joke around like that with my friends too. It just shows how close you are.
I don't know if I
need to pack anything up before we hit the road? I can wait.
Nope, our things are always packed and ready.
Where are we
We're
going
travel
again?
experts at this point.
Are we not going where I think we're going?
That's
Where are we
right.
going?
Then let's get going. If we run into any trouble, you can count on me to protect you. I am a guard, after all.
Yay! Ah, right. Forgot how events work. Ooh, that's so pretty. Ah, God, it's so pretty. Oh! I'm assuming these are... Ooh. That's fun. What is this? I'm assuming that's gonna be like a mini game quest thing that I'm not gonna do yet. Oh, wait, no, that's just the... Okay, I get it now. This is so fun. I love this. Yeah, no, I know. Okay. I'm assuming... Okay, we'll just do this. Wait, is this the actual quest, or... I don't want to waste my time with mini games. I got 2 days. Festive affairs. Ah, here we go. Okay, cool. It's 4 acts? Well, shit. How much do you bet that Paimon is stealing travelers more to buy her favorite food? I'd believe it, honestly. I'd believe that she would do something like that. I'm fully convinced that Paimon is going to betray us by the end of the game. And when it happens, I'm going to be like the crazy lady that everyone called crazy at some point, and at the end I'm just gonna be like, I told you all. I told you the end was coming. It wouldn't surprise me if she completely betrayed us. No, we're not doing that. I just wanted to get rid of the notification. Okay. Wait. I don't want to do your side quests. No. Don't want to do your side quests. I'll do it later. Because that means I gotta read. And I don't want to... Oh! I see. That's why I didn't recognize what you were talking about. That's why I didn't recognize where you were saying to go. Cool. When did I unlock a waypoint? You know what? We're just gonna start here, because I wanna walk. I like to walk into the unexplored areas. Alright. No. Man, I really gotta work on this team, because Farina is not a good healer. I was just messing around with shit. What's a good way to get over there? Is there... Should I just go to this? Should I just go to this waypoint? But I want to be stubborn. I want to walk in there. I wanna, but where is it? How do I walk in? But I wanna be stubborn. Let me be stubborn. Goddamn hills. I'm gonna be stubborn. Oh, God. Oh, wait. I probably could have gone that way. Shit. Everything's fine. I know what I'm doing all of the time. Look, normally they have at least, like, a walkway or something. I mean, I guess this kind of looks like a walkway. Kinda, I guess. I honestly know nothing about this new place. So... Whoa! Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi, how are ya? I seem to have stumbled upon a world quest, I'm assuming, because there's no voice acting. Why are you so pretty for an NPC? What's happening? What kind of voice should I give her? I feel like she looks pretty ethereal. I feel like I should give her like an ethereal voice. I've never practiced an ethereal voice before. I don't know. Welcome. One's name is Fujin, as in the goddess of, or the god of wind? Fujin? Okay. Sure. The local adeptus. Okay, maybe I should have just continued the sentence. Alright, cool, good talk. Anyways. And this is the tiny little teapot realm one calls home for now. I can't replicate Paimon's voice. I'm not even gonna try. My endgame theory is when we meet the unknown god, we have to choose between saving our sibling or Paimon. Really? I don't know about that one. I can't think of... I mean, you could be right. I don't know. Genshin, I don't know, because Genshin hasn't had, like, yeah, there's choices, but there's never been any choices that change the direction of the story. They might do something like that, but I don't know. I feel like if I had, like, a guess, I feel like our sibling is possessed or something along those lines. Like, I don't have any solid theories, but because I also feel like, I have two thoughts on Paimon. At the very end of the game, like, her, like, I feel like everybody knows her design is so similar. Her design is so similar to the unknown god. It feels almost like a red herring how similar she is to the unknown god. So I either feel like Cat, can you not be on my desk? No, get down. No, get down. Sorry. So I feel like it's either gonna be like, it genuinely is a red herring. Like, she's definitely tied in with Celestia in some way, shape, or form. Like, all jokes aside of how much I hate Paimon, she's definitely tied in to Celestia in some way, shape, or form. It feels almost like a red herring that she's the unknown god. My second thing is, I feel like Genshin writing wasn't that great in the very beginning, so maybe she actually is the unknown god, and like they weren't practiced with writing well enough to try and create a plot twist or whatever. So I feel like those are my two theories with Paimon. I can imagine Paimon saying, "Go on, traveler, save your sibling, the one you've been looking for this whole time, right? Don't worry, Paimon's gonna be just fine." Maybe. I can hear her saying something like that. I still don't know if they'll give us a choice, but if there is, like, I don't know if they'll give the player a choice. Like, they'll give Lumine a choice if that's something like that happens, but I don't think the player will have a choice, if that makes sense. Anyways, back to whatever the fuck is happening. Huh. We're still doing the delivery just now. How did we suddenly end up... Okay, so this is a part of the Lantern Rite. Why isn't there voice acting? I see. So the paper is used to make kites, yes? I can feel festive fortune emanating. Can't read. Emanating? There we go. Yep. From you. Voice crack. I hope that this sudden invitation will not ruin the fun. Yeah, totally. I'm happy to be here. Eh? Well, happy Lantern Rite. That said, Paimon's not sure if this counts as an invitation? Yeah. Huh. Were we the only ones brought here? Yeah, where's Gaming? Yes, my apologies for worrying your friend, but only the two of you have surpassing capability with the local spirit veins, which is why I could only invite you in. You know us? Yes. Your names were carried here by the fish that swim, and I have thus long anticipated your visit. Is Fujin the god of wind in Chinese or Japanese culture? I don't know. I am getting that right? Fujin is the god of wind, right? In some form of pathology. I don't know which one, though. I don't remember. It is a pity that it is now not quite convenient, else I would have invited you to a tea tasting banquet. Speaking of which, I'm quite sorry, but I have a request to make of you. Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. It's typically how it goes, right? Please, speak. I love her design. I mean, I know she's not a playable character, but I love her design. And I'm like, why did they put so much effort into this NPC? That makes me suspicious. Thank you. I presume the two of you have heard of the tea village of Xianyun Kaying Village? Yep, probably said that right. This land has been famous for its cool, fragrant waters since ancient times. The people are of gentle character, and the pristine pebbles in its streams are exquisite. Please, my throat hurts. I can't keep doing this. I hear a butt coming. Precisely. The waters and soil of Xianyun Vale have begun to change recently, as has the scent of its tea. Please stop asking me to say hard words. Qiuying Village will inevitably decline, should this persist. One hopes that you two can resolve the disharmony of the soil. Please, I'm still sick. I can't do this. It's fine. I'm committing. I can do this. Okay. The water, on one's behalf, the water veins are spread across the mountains, but my power is no longer sufficient, nor is the present of... please, I can't read. I'm so tired. Nor is the present a good time for me to move about. Thus, I rely on your kindness and aid. Well, this is a bit sudden, and we need to deliver some goods first. Also, we aren't exactly experts when it comes to dealing with soil and water. Is this a problem that Bellamy can solve with lots of violence? Xianyun? That's the village? Xianyun. Okay. Thank you. That's the pronunciation. Okay. I'm saying that right? Xianyun. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Just as I heard, you're quite direct. But fret not. You are clever by nature, and should perceive clearly the difficulties you encounter. You can even perform your delivery first. It is no issue. Okay. Still not quite getting it. Yep, I get it. No worries. Don't worry. We'll come back. So is this a side quest only available during Lantern Rite? That makes me sad. It can't be. They put too much effort into this NPC to do that. Well then, allow me to share some of the adeptal energy dwelling in the mortal world with you. Bellamy, to aid you in the traversing the landscape and piercing the fog. Fog? What you mean fog? Oh, right. It's nice to meet you. Eh? I mean, welcome to this place. Welcome to... What'd you say? Chen Yu Vale. Also, a happy Lantern Rite to you. Thanks. Yep. Happy Lantern Rite. What do you mean, welcome? This was clearly a kidnapping. I mean, you're right, but Paimon, shut up. I'm really sorry, but I was quite looking forward to meeting you face to face, and was rather hoping you two would be please. Magnanimous? I think that's what it says. Enough to forgive my impropriety. Yep. Please, I'm so tired. I'm still sick. I can't do this. Yes. Now that you have been indwelt with my adeptal energy, Bellamy, things will become much more convenient. Now, please try the wonders of said energy for yourself. Thank you. So we're in one of those places. Got it. This is like the island in Azuma that I despise with a passion. You make glimpses of wonder. I don't want to read. I don't need to read. Ooh, fish. I can turn into a fish? Cool. Oh, hi. You're just gonna... Dude, look at her design. Dude, she's so pretty. What the frickety frick-frack? I love the, like... I love, like, the... I was gonna say the bottom half of her, because I'm like, I can't say her legs. Are you gonna wish for Xiao? No. No, I've had... Xiao was my second 5-star I've ever had. I don't think I've fully... Yeah, he's not triple crowned yet though. I know, I'm a disgrace. I don't know, I thought about it because, I mean, it wouldn't be bad to get a constellation because I don't have any constellations for him. But I feel so weird wishing for 5 stars that I already have. Because I'm like, but what if a new shiny character comes out that's fun and I really want it? Or I really want them. And I also just wished for Nahida. So I don't have it guaranteed right now anyway. So I don't know. I was thinking about, you actually reminded me. I meant to look up leaks to see what upcoming banners there are. Usually I don't look at leaks because the only leaks I look at are for character banners because I despise spoilers. One of my biggest pet peeves in the world. But for, you know, saving for primos and whatever, it's helpful. So I was actually gonna look up. I was gonna see if there's any leaks out there for possible upcoming banners, and if there's no one I'm really interested in, then I might actually wish for a Xiao constellation. However, it feels, I mean, I love them kind of equally. So I was gonna be like, it feels like no, it still feels like a moral sin. Cause Child was actually my first 5-star. Even he's not triple crowned yet. I'm almost there though, so that's fine. But his domain, his talent domain, is the worst, and I hate it so much. If you want a constellation, then kill the character you want, then wish it. I've seen people do that before. I've tried it. It don't work. No, everybody. I've heard people talk about this. everybody has that they're like little wishing, what do you call, like tradition, not traditions, like a ritual. They have wishing rituals. Like I know a lot of people go to the top of Venti's statue, in Mondstadt. My wishing ritual is to go where I think their favorite place would be, and wish from there. It's only worked like twice, but hey, it makes me feel better. All right, let's talk. I want to see what else she had to say. By the way, Paimon's not sure if this is an appropriate thing to say, but your aura seems a bit different from that of the other Adepti we've met somehow. My friends have said similar things before, but surely it's only natural that each individual appears... I mean, Adeptus... Oh, each individual person? Yep. Has an aura of their own. Your friends, huh? Oh, they must also be formidable Adepti, like Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper? I suddenly got so much more sus of this person. Who are you? That was sus. I got Razor C1 from that by accident. Really? Yeah, no, most of my 4 stars are... I've been playing Genshin for a couple years now, so most of my 4 stars are, like, already C6'd. I think Razor is even C6'd for me, but I never use them. I think I'll go through my phases where I'll try out different characters that I don't usually play, but I don't know. Yes, that's exactly how it is. It's just that those 2 friends are probably busy taking care of their own affairs right now. That is why one must leave this business of nursing the water and soil to the 2 of you instead. I want to believe you, but I feel like there's definitely more to it than that. Still, not sure what exactly it is we're meant to do, but, we'll go take a look anyway. I'm watching you. I'm watching you, Fujin. Alright. I heard a ding. Ah. Whee! Oh! I forgot something important. If you see it...
You're back! Jeez, guys, where'd you go? One moment you were there, the next you disappeared. You scared the life out of me.
Fuck if I know, dude. Oh, is that how I get back? I'm assuming that's how I get back.
Fair enough.
See, I don't need to read instructions.
Well, the mountain road is pretty hazardous, and it's easy to get lost in the fog.
Yeah.
So from here on out, stay close to me.
Yep.
Got it! Let's keep going!
Definitely got lost in the fog. Oh, I thought it... Ooh! I was like, give me a viewpoint. This looks like a place to get... Ooh! Look at that tree. That's so pretty. I mean, obviously I've seen a picture of this because I think, this is in the, like, the announcement of this place. I think that's the picture, but... This is so pretty. I love it. Alright, where's... There you are. Hello, Mr. Zhongli, sir. Ooh. Oh, it's like a city. Did not expect that. Oh. Oh. I remember when all of the speculation was coming out with before Fontaine came out, they were talking about how they were gonna have like a harbor, and everyone was speculating that it was gonna share like or not share a harbor, or I remember people saying that they were gonna share a borderline, with or share a border with Mondstadt, not Liyue. Or actually, it's technically Sumeru, isn't it? I mean, they're right next to each other, but I'm pretty sure like this edge here is like a waterfall. I forgot you can't see my mouse. You can't see my cursor, so you can't see what I'm pointing to. This here, you see how it's different, light and dark. Yeah. So I'm assuming that's like the waterfall. But then that wouldn't make sense. Oh wait, no, because the port goes down. Yeah. Because this has like an elevator. Their harbor has like an elevator system. So they share. They probably do. They're probably going to talk about like trading things at some point. I wonder where Snezhnaya is going to be. I'm so excited for Snezhnaya, dude. Also, what the hell's going to be here? There's no way that this is just going to be empty forever. It's just a suspicious chunk of map to leave empty. Alright. Yep. Should I resonate? No, I'm not gonna do that. I hate the Geo one. I like the Geo burst. I hate the Geo skill. Just did a standard better pull, and I got Kaveh, Cookie, and Layla in one pull. Help. You know, people are always talking about like streamer luck. I've never had streamer luck. Ever. I swear, I never get good luck like that. I think one of my best pulls was when I got 2 of the 5-star weapons in one pull. Hello. You look angry with me, but I want to be your friend. Even though I know whatever is on your back is probably like a resource that I can harvest, but that just seems mean, if I'm being honest. So I'm not going to do that. Where am I going? That way. Dude, this is so pretty. I love Genshin music. There's a person over there.
Ooh, the docks are just a bit further.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean
One
that you
step at a
stream.
time.
I was just
Hang
meant in
there.
general that people that I always hear about streamer luck. But this is so pretty. God, I love Genshin music. Like 90% of my Gaming trial. Cool, good.
Wait, get behind me. I'll handle
Wait,
this.
that's not what I wanted. Oh, fuck, I'm panicking. I'm sorry. Wait, I want to see how they built him. I don't know what to put on him. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. They're just gonna do that because they want to see it. They're like, hey, don't you see how cool and fancy this guy is? Don't you want him? Don't you want to pull for him? I keep trying to do it like
mutual.
Cloud Rotator, where I press the skill twice.
Up to it, Manzai.
He's so bouncy. It's so fun. He's so bouncy. Why did they make this? Why did they make this 4-star so bouncy and fun to play?
Check this out.
Strike a pose.
Many happy returns. Sorry, pal.
It's kind of. I can't figure out if it's hard to control.
Seems like we really can't go anywhere
weird.
without running into
He's
Treasure
he's so
Warrior's
speedy. I was trying to keep up with him.
Yeah, it's not uncommon for deliveries to get intercepted. That's why this job needs guards like us.
I mean, yes. I wasn't streaming, but I was recording it, so that's in my head. I feel like that counts.
I was impressed by your moves back there. You seem like a real pro at your job.
I don't have streamer luck when I'm streaming
That's
or
not a
when
skill I learned on the
I'm
job.
recording
It's
or when
just
I'm
a
just
hobby.
playing by myself.
Have you ever heard of wushu dancing?
I have. But I've only have because I've read a little bit about your character. I've heard about it somewhere.
Really? Wushu dancing is famous in Chunyu Vale.
Chunyu Vale.
Performers might be
going to
invited
forget how to say
promote the
that.
opening of a business or to spread good fortune during a holiday season. But I must admit, it has nothing on the popularity of the Liyue Opera. I'm also
I
well aware that
guess.
people in Liyue Harbor aren't exactly jumping at the chance to watch wushu dancing. So it's not something I do full-time.
He sounds so sad, and that makes me so sad. Wushu dancing. Isn't that's the dancing with the like the I don't know what it's called like officially. So if I say it wrong, sorry. Like the dragon, like obviously because he has a dragon head, but like where like the people go into like the like a dragon costume. That's the dancing he's talking about, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. One of a lion in a lion dance tried to eat me the other day. Lions dancing. Oh, so sorry. But is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't know what it's actually called, but
Huh? You have
it's
two
a lion.
jobs?
It is?
How do you have the energy to do all that?
Wait, the head isn't a dragon? Wait, you're talking about the head that the is it? I thought it was a dragon. To be fair, in my defense, I only looked at it for like 2 seconds. I guess that makes sense. I thought it was a dragon head because I thought it was like I thought it was supposed to be like the dragon, like the oh my god, I can't think of what I'm trying to say. But oh, that's crazy. Man, that's crazy. I thought it was I'll have to look at his idol animation more. Because I think even when I haven't seen his idol animation in game because I haven't really played him yet. But I saw his idol animations on like online before he got released. So I don't think I just spent that much looking at the head.
It's not that tiring. You just have to take a rest.
Ah, Paimon gets it, so you must sleep a lot then.
Not really. Just yesterday, I stayed up all night playing cards.
Feel it.
Oh.
You
Let's
say
go. The docks are just
genius
up ahead.
invocation TCG. I don't understand why they don't just call it TCG. Like, if you say TCG, we're all gonna know what you mean, bro. Yes, I'm referring to Sino. Oh my gosh. I will still never forgive Hoyo for ruining Kaya's birthday card. What was it? When did TCG come out? I think 2 years ago. I will never forgive him for ruining his birthday card because it made me so sad. Gumming walks forward and exchanges a few words with the boatman near the docks. The next thing you know, he's called for everyone to board a bamboo raft. Hello.
Finally, we
Ooh.
can rest. Ooh, Paimon's
We've never
shoulders
ridden on
are
one of
so
these before.
stiff.
This is fun. I love this.
And her stomach's so empty.
Dude, we just ate, bro.
Sorry. Did I push the pace a bit too much? I mean, you were the ones who said you were traveling.
Look at that
experts.
bird! It's gone, never mind.
It's just too hilly. Floating up and down so much. Where's Paimon out?
God, it must be so rough for you.
Finally satisfied, and now her poor stomach's empty again.
Are you like
Aw. Would you like some winter melon cake? I have some on me that I
Melon
bought from a
cake?
store.
Yes, Paimon will take all you got.
You might want to pace yourself there, or you'll be too full to eat a proper meal later.
You underestimate her power, Gumming.
Paimon never gets too full. Just like you apparently never get tired, no matter how far you walk or how many jobs you work.
God, I wish that were me.
Ah, I see. Then here you go, Paimon. And for you, traveler. Enjoy.
Oh. Thanks.
And here's some for you too, Uncle Bosu.
Aw.
Don't think I forgot about you, my friend.
That's so nice.
I'll just set it to the side here for you.
Wait. Gumming seems like a real people person. I was gonna say person. He can get along with anyone, and he treats every...
That hit the spot. Paimon thought she was going to
I
starve
didn't
to
even
death
click.
for a minute there.
Okay. Good talk, guys.
That close of a call, huh?
It's probably moving on its own because
I've been eating
we
winter melon cake
are
ever since I
actually
was a
moving
kid.
through the map.
You can buy them from all sorts of places. Whether it's a small vendor on the side of the road or a big restaurant in the city.
Winter
But
melon
each place
cake.
produces cakes with a slightly different flavor.
I'm so
if you like
curious
these ones,
to
I can
what
give
that
you the
would taste
address
like.
of the shop I bought them from.
Sounds
I'll
really
just have to check
sweet.
when we get back. Oh, all my jabbering must be making it difficult for you to enjoy the scenery in peace, huh? Don't be afraid to tell me to zip it for a little while, okay? Really, I won't be offended.
He's so nice. I actually really like him.
Listening to your chitter chatter.
Please do. I feel like I talk way too much.
Aw, a fed Paimon is a happy Paimon, huh?
Hey, Paimon can be in a good mood anytime she wants.
Don't. She's lying to you. You slowly lose yourself in the beauty of the surrounding scenery. Before you know it, you are greeted at the sight of... Yep. I already forgot how to pronounce... Something Wharf. I already forgot how to pronounce it.
Don't forget your things, and watch your step as you get off the raft, or you're in for a swim.
It's fine. I swim a lot. Been to Fontaine.
Thanks for the ride, Uncle Bosu. You take care of yourself now. I'll see you some other time. Okay, follow me. This way is fastest. We'll have to take the elevator up to the secure transport agency.
I zoned out. What? Where are we going? Shit. Anyways. This is so nice. I love that they're expanding Liyue. Hopefully they do the same with Mondstadt eventually, because like Mondstadt deserves it, if I'm being honest. It's so, compared to everything else just seems so extravagant now compared to Mondstadt, which is like fine. Because it's kind of nice sometimes to be in places like Sumeru and Fontaine. And then you go back to Mondstadt and you're just like, ah, this is so cozy. Ah, this is so pretty. I see sparklies over there, but I don't... Ah! Elevator! Wait! Okay. No, I didn't need to rush that fast. It's fine, don't worry about it. Absolutely. I really hope that they expand Mondstadt at some point. I wonder why they haven't, if I'm being honest. I don't know if that's intentional. Yay! Glad I have that. Where am I going? That way. This is so nice. This is so pretty. I'm so happy. I'm so... Ooh! Fish. I love that this is like it's...
Hey, slow down.
Little city. Sorry.
What is it? No one's gonna try any funny business when the street is this packed, right?
Bold of you to assume that.
Oh, well... how should I put it?
Uh-huh.
Come on, spit it out!
Paimon, I will get the fly swatter.
Do you see that group of people over there? Those are my relatives.
Wow, you sure have a big family.
Oh.
Once they start buying things, they won't stop perusing till it gets dark. This is bad.
No.
They're your family, not your arch enemies. What's there to be afraid of?
I'm sure he has a reason.
Oh, did you do something horrible to them?
Dude, Paimon.
No, it's not that. I'm just not that good at dealing with my family.
Fair enough, bro. It all started in Mondstadt. Some people forget where it all began. Yep. Venti's my favorite Archon too. I love Venti. Live, laugh, love Venti. Do I trust that man? No, not at all. But I love him. Venti is so, like, at least when Zhongli, like, was hiding something, like, with, when we were talking about Conra, he straight up told us, he's like, yeah, no, I can't talk about that. And we were just like, well, shit. Venti is so, like, I don't even know if mischievous is the right word. He's very good at being happy and chirpy that I feel like he could lie to us and I might miss it. But I don't know if I I have a favorite. I guess if I had to pick a favorite Archon, my favorite Archon would either be, Raiden Shogun or Nihida. Raiden Shogun. Okay, if we're talking about like strictly for their Archon abilities, it would be Nihida, because Raiden Shogun kind of sucks at being an Archon, but I like her character, so. Anyways.
It would be best if we could steer clear of them.
I also do really like Farina. I know she's not technically the Archon, but
I'll
she
explain
is
more when we have the chance, but
an Archon.
right
still.
now, we've got a job to do.
Then we'll just have to sneak past them. Yeah, sure.
The left side
Oh, we're
looks pretty
actually
bad.
sneaking.
Let's go straight.
Are we following
Slow
you?
and steady wins the race.
Yep. These are some fancy looking boxes. I love boxes. Yep. Did it say Gobbing's Grammy Grandpa? You're walking straight towards them.
Let's wait here for a second.
Gobbing's aunt.
Maybe my aunt will leave.
The length of which he's going to do this. I mean, Focalors isn't a playable character though. That's true, but I know there's a bunch of like debate on Farina and Focalors, but they're the same person. Focalors just split herself in half. So like Farina may have developed her own thoughts and opinions. What? But they're the same person. That's why Farina has. Why is the music so freaking loud?
Wow, you guys are good. I'm impressed.
That's why Farina has a yin and yang
Winter melon
design,
to be exact.
is because they're just two halves
really
of one
liked
person.
it, huh? Ooh,
So
you know what?
in
I'll
my
buy you a
head,
whole
like she's
bunch and
not.
pile 'em so high you can
She's
swim in 'em.
kind of the Archon. She's half of the Archon. Does that count?
Hey, Uncle Jigway. These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon.
Jigway?
They came to deliver some goods with me.
I'm gonna forget how to say that. It's gonna happen. I
So
feel like I already have.
guess I'll go ahead and take these over to Uncle Yongzan then.
Yes. Thanks for your hard work. I should thank you both for your trouble as well. Please take a seat and rest for a bit. I'll prepare some tea.
No need. We'll be off soon anyway.
I forgot this is part of the Lantern Rite
Hey,
quest.
we're
If I'm being
already
honest,
here,
I
aren't we?
forgot we were. I
No
forgot we were
harm in
doing
taking
that.
a load off for a bit. Plus, I know the Secure Transport Agency has some great Songhua tea stashed around here somewhere. I promise you, one sip and you'll be hooked.
I don't
Anyway,
believe you.
just
I'm
sit
not
down
a
and
big
relax,
fan of
Uncle
hot
Jigway.
drinks.
Who would I be if I just sat here and let you go through all this trouble? Leave this to me. I have to be up and about to drop these goods off anyway. What's a little extra time on my feet? Oh, you aren't too picky, right, Traveler? I know Paimon prefers
Well.
things on the sweeter side, so I won't steep the tea too long. And I'll add some dim sum pastries on the side.
Dim sum pastries.
Notice what Paimon likes?
Oh, that actually is really sweet. That's so nice.
How long have you two known Gaming?
Like 30 seconds.
Oh, not long at all. We just kind of tagged along on his trip to Yulong Wharf.
Yulong.
He's just a super
Yulong
welcoming
Wharf.
guy. We became friends. You know, just like that.
That's just how he is. He's the attentive sort. Really knows how to look after his own.
That's so nice.
A while ago, one of our guards had to take off work. Said his joints were
I love
hurting
dim
due to the
sum.
rain.
It's so good. I've never had
Gaming
it.
personally
I
went
want to,
all
though.
the way to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get some medicine for him from Dr. Baiju, then traveled through the night to deliver it back to him. That young man has such a good head on his shoulders. How can anyone not love him? I mean, there is his dad, but, well, ask anyone else.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at that. I was laughing because I was trying to stop it right before this sentence, and I was about to be like, yeah, I feel like there's gonna be a but in there, and it just immediately went to, daddy issues. Got it. Cool.
Uncle Yongzan says he doesn't have the personnel to spare for this
Hey,
delivery
Gaming,
right
you
now.
okay?
So what do you think, Uncle
You all
Jigway?
right, buddy?
Should I go ahead and deliver it instead?
It feels like we've troubled you enough already.
It's kite-making materials, though. Could be for a kid. I'm
Oh.
sure the sender wants it delivered before Lantern Rite.
He's so nice.
By the way, here, have some tea.
I found out Was it the refreshing aroma and lingering aftertaste of, yep.
All right then. Deliver it if you want to.
Ooh, are you free in 2 days?
Why
How about we grab some dim
specifically
sum
2
from
days?
Xianyun kiosk? My treat, and don't even think about trying to pay.
Okay.
Whoa, that's way too generous of you.
He's so
Don't mention
nice.
it.
I like him a
Just
lot,
think of this as
actually.
a thank you for all your help. Besides, the thing between me and my family, it's a long story.
You okay, buddy?
It might take some time to tell.
You need a hug?
Sounds good.
You got some trauma?
Never said no to free food.
See you at... Yup. Please, I'm so tired.
All right, then I'm off.
I'm so tired.
See you in 2 days. Oh, and Paimon, make sure not to eat too much before then. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, and he's gone.
Underestimating Paimon? She's just gonna have to show him how much she can really eat.
I forgot what I was saying before this, by the way.
Is Gaming's
Oh, well.
family situation really that
Gone now.
complicated?
Oh, we're going back to
He has such a happy-go-lucky
talking about
personality.
his trauma.
Plus, he's an enthusiastic and diligent worker. It's hard to imagine a guy like that being troubled by much.
How should I put it?
Go ahead. Lure
Since he
drop.
already plans to tell you himself, you don't need an old man like me to add my 2 cents.
But
You seem to be
I mean,
around the
that's
same
fair.
age, so you might have a lot in common.
not really.
Perhaps you could help him talk things through. Consider it a favor to me.
Yeah, totally around the same age. Totally not some form of celestial being that's been around for really, really long time. I need a friend like this. Yeah, feel it. Like that type of friend. He's so nice. He's so friendly. I feel like a lot of the Pyro characters usually are, though, so. Minus Diluc. Diluc is always the exception.
Services, right?
Well, I can certainly arrange that. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Traveler's like 3,000 years old. Maybe? I feel like they might be older, if I'm being honest. Solely because, like, so if I had to take a wild guess, they're definitely, like, some, like, stars. Let's see. The Archon War happened, like, I think around 3,000 years ago. Venti is 3,000 years old, or something like that. So I definitely feel like the siblings are at least older than Venti. But who knows? I don't know. We don't know. The age of the travelers aren't more literally. Yeah. I don't know. The age of the travelers have not been confirmed yet. I can't wait to figure out more about Venti's is 2,600 years old. I thought it was closer to 3,000. Oh. But yeah, cuz wait. Really? When did the Archon War happen then? Because the Archon War happened because Venti was obviously, he was in the Archon War, so I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing that up right. I mean, you could be right. You could be right then. Then I'm mixing up. I don't know when the Archon War was. Maybe it was closer to 2,000 years ago then. Because I'm just trying to remember what Xiao, because Xiao is the one who told us when the Archon War was, but yeah, back to this.
Seriously? Paimon was just joking, but if you're going to get us something, she'd much rather have winter melon cake instead.
Paimon, I will bring out the fly swatter. I'll do it.
Seems like Gaming really has rubbed off on you. Would you like some more tea? I think there's some left.
No thanks. We came all this way and still haven't gotten a chance to look around the wharf.
Oh, are we doing that? We're gonna look around.
We should see the kinds of kites they got. Maybe they'll have ones you can't find in Liyue Harbor.
It's not a bad idea.
All right then. Please do let me know if you'd like more tea. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Like 1,000 years before present Genshin, and the Cataclysm is about 500 years before present. Yeah, I know the Cataclysm was 500 years ago. And then I feel like the Archon War was more than that, but I'm not confident enough to say so. Oh, here we go. I really like the colors of this place. I love Liyue because like the colors are usually bright, but like it's kind of more muted here. It's kind of nice. Who are we about to run into? Yeah, hi. Funny seeing you here.
The way you speak, one might have presumed you were displeased to be in one's presence.
We just saw you. Greetings, Xianyun.
Take note, Paimon. You could learn a thing or two about how to respect your elders.
Ugh, starting on the elder stuff already, huh?
Thanks, Mom.
Shouldn't you be back in your cave tinkering away at some kite-related thingamabob or
Paimon,
something?
if she smites you, I'm not gonna stop her.
And what's with that huge box next to you? Ah! Paimon gets it. You're here to do some shopping, aren't you?
I'm assuming
And
that's
what of
another
it?
invention or something.
The
Never mind.
Qixing's decision to integrate Fontanian technology into said kite-flying competition is of no consequence to oneself. Did you expect one to willfully compete against the whimsical trends of worldly sentiment? Or
Yes.
perhaps even
Sorry.
fall to petty sulking over such?
I mean, I don't know about sulking, but
It's not that we think those things exactly. That's just what Mountain Shaper and Mooncarver told us. Or Chia something and Ho.
Yep.
Paimon can't be bothered to remember what their aliases were called. Anyway, they
Oh
went
my
to Liyue
gosh.
Harbor to look for you.
Your daily reminder that Lumine does all that fighting in heels could never be me. That's so funny. Oh, Xianyun? Did she forget about them? Oh.
It appears time has quite flown since one's arrival in
Oh.
Liyue Harbor. How could one have forgotten about those
Oh.
two old fossils?
That's so sad.
One shall have to bring them back some divine herbs to atone for this slight. Nay, given that one has ventured all this way to Yilong Wharf, tea would be more advisable. A great thought has
No.
illuminated one's mind once again. One is reminded that certain purchases have yet to be made. Perhaps you two could wait here whilst one performs this task. It'll be but a moment.
Sure. Okay, bye.
Huh? Wait, here? You're not just gonna ditch us here to watch your stuff?
Are you surprised?
That woman really just does whatever she wants.
Yes. I'll leave the stuff watching to you.
Hey, not you too, Traveler! Oh, all this Paimon ditching is super not appreciated.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I appreciate it.
Come back soon, okay? Paimon doesn't want anyone to try and steal his stuff.
Welcome. Please have a look around. We only sell teas of the finest quality, sourced directly from Chaoying Village. Might I recommend the Sunglo variety? It's one of our specialties.
Now, that sounds promising.
I mean, why do you gotta be weird about it?
One will bring some back for those old fossils, and all will be well. 2 boxes will do.
Wonderful. By the way, we're actually running a special Lantern Rite promotion. Buy 3 boxes, get 10% off. 4 boxes will net you 20% off.
Oh no.
20% off.
Is this gonna be like a Zhongli situation? Do I need to teach you how to spend more?
Strikes a fair bargain. One might as well
Oh,
give some
no.
to Morax and Ping too.
No,
Then
don't.
4 shall suffice.
Xianyun, no.
I see.
No.
Are you intending to give these as gifts? If so, perhaps I can interest you in these
Oh, no.
exquisite gift sets.
Don't.
Buy 10, get half off.
We have to
Look at the
save her.
magnificent design, and the red ribbon gives quite the festive flair, don't you think? Such a gift would be sure to impress any lucky friend or family member.
No, don't. No.
10 boxes. Seems rather excessive.
Did you know?
But if one factors in the conqueror of demons and one's disciples...
No, don't.
10, a nice round number, don't you think? Of course you do. I'll even shave a little extra off the price for you.
No.
That is
Don't.
agreeable.
No.
One will, I will have these boxed up then.
I am so proud of you.
Of course, right away.
I see you have quite the eye for fine items, mademoiselle.
No.
Perhaps some of my wares
We
might
have
also
to
be of
save
interest
her.
to you.
Oh no. I mean, she's emergency
I'm a toy
food.
merchant from Fontaine. You'll get
Oh,
nothing
God.
but the finest and most intricate clockwork
no.
toys Mora can buy here. Each one sure to be a source of endless amusement.
This is just like when we met Shangli. Uh-oh.
Perhaps you could enlighten me then. When should said amusement be derived?
God damn.
Well,
you don't gotta
that is,
destroy him
of
like
course,
that.
best understood by playing with them yourself. If you could wait just a moment, I can bring one out and give you a demonstration.
It's not me. Don't. I'm not watching you. She senses.
There is no need for that.
Oh, she's.
Mademoiselle.
Give me your newest and finest model, and be sure to package it securely.
Why are you being like that?
Of course. Here you go. The instruction manual is...
And...
I can do
Yeah.
without. Thank you. Oh, many watchful eyes surround this place. If one were to be spotted purchasing...
Why are you
mechanical
so
toys such as
ashamed?
this,
It's for fun. You ever heard of fun?
it would only invite scandal.
It really wouldn't.
There is no harm in bringing it back to study in secret.
I can't even say I'm surprised. I should head back before Xianyun notices. Yeah, I like how we just completely watched
Did
her
your shopping go smoothly?
buy all this shit without
One may not delight
stopping
in
it.
social interactions, but that
Me.
does not mean one lacks said faculties.
It seems like Xianyun is easily swayed into buying things. Yeah, like, apparently like all the Adepti. That box looks... Yep. That box looks fit to burst already.
And you too? Are you not here to purchase things?
Oh, I forgot why we were here.
We just haven't had time yet. It doesn't look like there are any kite stalls around Elong Wharf, but it does look like there are lots of goods from Fontaine.
You are also planning to participate in the kite flying competition then?
Also?
One means to say, you along with all the other youths.
Sure.
One has been entreated
Dude,
to
just
share one's
have a
kite
good
making
time. Live your best
expertise.
life, bro.
And indeed, there was little one could
Only
do
buy
about
almond
such
tofu.
persistent supplication.
I would
One
love
moment
to try
energetic and
almond
earnest,
tofu
and
in
dejected
real
the
life,
next.
but I feel like I would hate
One
it.
had no choice but to acquiesce to these requests, and thus, one will be organizing a kite-making workshop to provide personal instruction in this art form.
Sure.
Oh, who will be participating then?
Your new kid?
Xiyu, Shenhe, Ganyu, and Yayo.
Oh, all of your kids.
Wow, that's
well,
kind
and
of
Yao, because I think Yao is Madame
Also,
Ping's
this
kid.
is all pretty well, Xianyun, but it's not like you have to make your own kite to participate in the competition. You can just buy one ready-made and call it a day.
Do you know who you're speaking
you speak
to?
of those equipped with the mechanical lifting device, do you not?
Tofu's good. And
Tis
soup as well.
nothing but a crude piece
I've had
of mortal
tofu
machinery.
each time I've
The
had
mechanism
tofu,
that
I haven't
one
really
has
liked it.
developed was fruit
The
of
texture is
millennia
really weird
of
to me.
meticulous study. Let us not speak of the source of the mechanism's power, but rather its structure. It is composed of materials as light as bamboo and
You
as
see what you did,
strong as
Paimon? You got her
iron.
started.
This composition grants it the lightness of weight to ascend into the sky and the durability to follow the wind for many a mile.
Yeah.
It is built with a series of intersecting rods that... Never mind. It is unlikely the two of
Hey,
you will understand.
it's okay. If
even
you're
should
happy, I'm
one
happy.
expend the effort to explain. One is better off saving one's breath.
You said I once. You can do it.
Seems like you want to talk about it, though.
So, will you be attending the workshop or not?
If you want me to.
Wait, you've been trying to invite us this entire time?
Look, I understand that she's, you know, an immortal being, doesn't have much social interactions. Be normal. just Jesus. There's like, but when we were playing, or I didn't record that part, but when I was playing the beginning of her story quest by myself, and she was just talking to Ganyu and Shinha, and it was just very clear that she was just like, like, she wanted to say that she missed them, but she didn't. She was too stubborn to say that shit. Like, dude, just admit that you miss your kids. Chill. Seems interesting.
All right, then.
Just
No need
ask
to
me if
prepare
I
the
want to
materials
go.
In any case, one has
Just
been
tell me I'm
sorted.
invited.
Arrive at Mount Outsong in 2 days.
Oh, it's so
I shall be
funny.
expecting you around midday.
For sure.
Are you leaving? Don't you want a guard to help you with that big box of yours?
She's an adeptus, Paimon.
Surely you jest. One goes as one pleases. For what reason would one need to rely on another?
Okay, well, we don't have time to unpack all of that. Okay. Bye.
It can float? What kind of invention is that?
One calls it the floating toting device.
Dude, can I have one? Everything she makes seems so genuinely useful.
Look at her walk down the street.
Uh-oh.
She seems so confident, but everyone around her is looking at her all funny. Paimon wonders... never mind.
I feel like we should
But
follow just in
anyway,
case.
that box of hers seems to be full of those mechanical lifty thingamabobs. Not that Paimon was peeking or anything. She
Uh-huh.
just, got a bit unsteady for a second and accidentally brushed the embroidery on top.
Yep.
And wouldn't you know it, all the stuff inside almost came bursting out. Paimon even went out of her way to keep it all together.
You're... How nice of you, Paimon. What will we do about you, Paimon?
All Paimon say is that Xianyun sure does try hard to save face. What did she call it again? A crude piece of mortal machinery? Paimon bets she just can't wait to take it apart and see how it's made.
Yeah, that does sound like something she would do.
Totally. We should probably act like we didn't see anything, though.
What's this we should?
Consideration of her feelings.
Oh, I guess I
and all.
did follow her around while she was buying
After all,
things.
that is the propriety with which one should comport oneself. When it comes to an elder, right?
Sure. Yay! Act 1 completed. That's cute. I like that. Which one was it again? Okay, it was this one. In order to thank you for your help, Gaming proposes to invite you to... Should we start the next one? Should I stop streaming? I've been streaming for a really long time. I'm surprised I haven't crashed yet, if I'm being honest. I want to keep streaming because I want to... Because this ends in 2 days. What? Actually, wait. What time is it? I should eat dinner. Never mind. I should probably end stream. I'll probably stream again within the next 2 days. Don't ask me when. No idea. You just got Ningguang? Congrats. I have Ningguang built, but in a way for the meme. I don't think it's on her. Where is she? I have Ningguang built to be a healer because I think it's really funny. I don't actually use her, but every now and then I'm just like, you know what would be funny? Healer Ningguang. Yeah, she's not built right now. But yeah, I had this on her because she gets her burst so often. But yeah, no, I had her built as a healer just because it was really funny. It was all for the meme. But yeah, I should probably end stream. Let's switch back to... Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably stream again within the next like 2 days because I do really want to finish Lantern Rite. I don't know when I'm going to stream because, you know, again, chronically ill, baby. So it all depends on how I feel. She can heal. She can't heal, but the weapon that I had on her can. If you go to the Forge, a weapon, I think it's called the Prototype something. Hold on, I'll check for you. What's it called? Prototype Amber. That's what it's called. if you make that, the what should we call it? The like the ability, not the substat, like the actual like ability of the weapon, it heals your characters like a certain amount for every time you do a burst. And she gets her burst so often that she's a healer with it. It's crazy. And I think it's really funny. So I don't quite like Ningguang that much, like as a character, just because, or like as a playable character, solely because she's really slow and I'm impatient. So I don't typically like the slower characters. The only one that I tolerate is Diluc, because he's one of my top 4 favorite characters. So but yeah, I'll probably stream again within the next 2 days. All depending on how I feel. We'll see how it goes. So, but yeah, I feel like this was a good stream. Good. Thank you for everyone who stopped by. Thank you so much for interacting with me, Xiao. Still love that that's your name. Definitely made things more upbeat. So, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed the stream, everybody. Bye. I'll see you probably within the next 2 days.